That was a lot longer than I expected it to be. Because you had me all thrown off when we decided to pick it. So, welcome everybody. So far, we have 2 people in the chat. The 5 resellers are here. And the Hoogs.
Hello, everybody.
The Hoogs are also down below, also. So, thank you guys for joining us tonight on our new Tuesday. I mean, Angie's here too. Thanks for joining us, Angie.
Hey.
Hey,
Rachel Strickland's here. How are you? What's up, y'all? Or what's up, Yins? Could be Yins, depending on where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
So, how is everybody tonight?
Great.
No, I don't see any kids running around, which is
no kids.
Yeah.
Which we thought they were going to join us. I know Angie was asking about that.
They could pop in.
Yeah. Let's say, hopefully, there's no kids running around here. Might be a puppy that comes in. Hey, there's
James. There's Mike Kretzer, and then we got Jimmy. Thanks for stopping by, guys. This is this our second week on Tuesdays?
Yes, that's right.
So again, we have no idea what's going to happen again.
Well, I have an idea. We're gonna have some fun.
I'm gonna list
giveaways, and we're gonna do some talking. And
we also need to. I don't know if we need to do it this week again. Remember what we talked about last week about doing it at the end of the show? Yeah,
I think so. I think
I'll let you make that call. So if you guys stick around in the chat towards the end, we might have a surprise for you. So, but we're not going to announce it now because we want you to stay the whole time.
So I doubt that there's anybody that doesn't know the Hoogs, especially that's in the chat. But maybe there'll be some people that'll watch the replay.
That is true. So if you just want to tell us a little about yourself, even though everybody knows you guys, everybody knows
not to.
Yeah, I mean, especially after you guys just won the championship. Woo! I mean, you guys went on a nice run. You beat me first round, which I was glad to lose to you guys after you guys won. So you guys found some really good items there. It was just crazy, but you guys went on a good run. So if you just want to tell everybody about yourself, and we'll get into it.
Yeah, I'm Connor.
And I'm Desiree.
We're the Hoogs. We are part-time YouTubers and eBayers. We have an Instagram that we're constantly on, and putting out videos twice a week, pretty much.
We have a little 3-year-old and a 3-month-old, and they'll probably make some sort of appearance throughout the night.
Let's hope so.
So you have a girl and a boy, or 2 girls, or?
Yeah, so the oldest is a girl.
Okay. Yeah, I know you guys said you guys are part-time with the kids, and it's tough. I mean, I think managing the whole eBay, the whole YouTube it's a challenge.
It can be.
It is.
Oh, I hear him now.
Yep, she's pissed.
I choked on a piece of ice in the Red Bull. No, and I don't know if you guys realized it before you started, but what made you start YouTube at the beginning?
Well, we've been thinking about it for a while, but mainly because our friends have no idea what we do, and then we just wanted to document our journey. And it's pretty funny now that we've posted videos. Everyone's like, "Oh, that's what you actually do." Like, didn't quite understand it.
I still don't. My wife just said hi. She's upstairs. But I still don't think a lot of our friends know what we do. Like, I think my dad subscribed to us, but then I don't think he watches our videos. I think my in-laws kind of just ignore it. But I have like one friend who he's like, man, this is exactly what you should have been doing 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But
nice.
Because I've been selling for 20 years, so over 20 years. But if I would have started this back then, who knows what would have happened? But
I have a special announcement. I have a giveaway that I want to quick do since we have such a big crowd tonight. So I have my special Pennsylvania cup. You guys see
that's nice. That's a nice cup.
Cool, huh? I got this from my other favorite people in Pennsylvania. So I'm gonna shake it up here. Okay. Somebody blow on it. Wish it luck. Okay. Pick a prize here. Let's see here. And the winner is Michaela Hoog. She's our winner tonight. Oh my goodness. Now I cannot tell you what that special prize is. It's very secret. So you'll have to send me a little video of what you get in the mail. Probably the first part of next week. Mail has slowed down terrible.
Yes.
She's gonna send you something because you won.
Yeah, you're the winner this week.
It's the best state, James. Best.
Actually, I have a special other prize to give away. It's actually not really. You'll see. So you guys keep talking.
But we have a prize. But we actually have something planned for the end of the chat, end of the show. So if you're in the chat, I would stay in it because I think it's a really good. I think it's gonna be a really good time. But what do you? Is there any certain thing that you guys really like to sell, or are you guys just all over the board?
We're pretty all over the place, but we do a lot of like electronics and video games.
Some of those electronics you guys pick up, I don't know how you do it.
Yeah,
because they're massive. Yeah, and I wouldn't even know how to begin to test half of those.
Yeah, Connor was a photography major, so we're really into cameras and all of that. So
there's nice tea.
It's funny. Right before we started the channel, you said you're in photography. That we had a lady selling, found it on Facebook. She was selling a huge lot of photography stuff and had no idea what was in it. But she goes, "You have to take everything." And I said, "Okay." Well, there was like an enlarger and all these vintage photography books from like the late 1800s.
Wow.
And she gave me everything for $100.
Nice.
And it ended up turning out there was so much stuff in there that she even threw in for free. It was just, it was crazy. And I sold stuff for months. So
wow,
some of the photography stuff's really good. Nice seller. There you are. 5 Reseller said it's rigged. I told you. Talk about prizes later. Get on with the show. Hey.
Well, all I was gonna say was, Flip Spine's Fun.
Yeah.
Did they give out a trophy?
No,
they did not.
Yes.
They put crowns on them though.
They did.
It's coming out in my video tomorrow. It was supposed to be out today because I worked really hard on it, but I was having troubles with thumbnail. I'm gonna get this figured out one of these days. Anyway, it says 2021 eBay Dash for Cash. First place, Desiree Hoog.
Wow, thank you.
I will send that with Michaela's little prize. You can look for that in the mail. So, yeah. And you can decide whether it's going to be a traveling trophy or, 2021, we're at the end now, so, or pretty close. That we'll do a 2022 before too long again. We'll build some momentum.
James said we're here for the Hoogs, not the prizes.
They are a prize in themselves.
Exactly. It took us forever to get them on here, though.
Right?
It did.
I had Desiree on the night that you were gone, goofing off.
I wasn't goofing off. I was camping.
Yeah, well, depends on were you glamping or were you camping?
Both.
Oh, no. Yeah, because you had a cabin, didn't you?
We did. But it was still nice to get away. Rachel said you're so sweet. So with this weather,
next time you'll have to join us in the challenge.
Yeah,
I don't. More people involved.
Yeah.
that was a
Desiree
challenge.
Just blew us all away. Nobody wanted to compete. They were like,
I was like, I give up.
Connor,
so you guys like going to yard sales now?
Yeah.
But once that weather changes, where are you guys going to go?
Yeah, I still go to thrift stores like every week, but yeah, once the weather stops, us from garage sailing, we'll go like 2 or 3 times a week to thrift stores.
Now, how are your prices at those thrift stores?
Prices, they're not terrible. They're not great, but
it seems like ours just completely raised everything.
Oh, it's everywhere.
There's a few, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad.
We have so much inventory right now that it'll last us a couple months.
I know. Trust me, my wife keeps telling me, she's like, you don't have to go out anymore. I'm like, no, I do, because if I miss that one thing, that's why I go out. But
fear of missing out.
It is. And now that we have an Amazon bin store that just opened up 20 minutes away, but it's on my way to work and on my way home. So that could be dangerous.
Mm.
What's the best resource to learn about hard goods?
Learn about hard goods. I mean, as far as like selling or how to test, because for testing we watch YouTube videos on basically everything.
Never thought about that.
And then similar to sourcing, I guess, we watch certain YouTubers that we like that
Yeah.
pick up things that we tend to look out for.
Yeah, there's like some of those bigger things you pick up. Like I would have never even thought about it. I might have looked them up, but yeah, he said just source.
The source, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just watch other YouTubers pretty
Yeah.
much.
And then pick out those brands, and you have them in the back of your head, and
Mm-hmm.
And you can kind of tell when it's quality.
Yeah.
that's true.
I found something on Friday that I just don't think I'll ever probably see again in my lifetime, maybe. And that was a Braille typewriter and a Braille cassette player and a Braille turntable, which, I mean, my daughter and I were all like, why would you need a Braille not a typewriter, the phonograph and the tape recorder, because, you would think that they would just have it on the buttons, but it was from the Library of Congress, and I was a little nervous that you couldn't sell it on eBay, but it's been sold many times over.
That's an awesome find.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you guys sell your Yeti yet?
Yeah.
No.
We're like a month behind on listings, so stuff from like a month ago has been listed, but stuff recent than that has not been listed.
Did you sell that dinosaur that was on your thing, or did you keep that for the kids?
The kiddos are using it right now,
Uh-huh.
but it will be listed soon, probably.
What did you guys pay for that Yeti?
The Yeti, I think, was 40 or 50, something like that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, was that the cooler?
Yeah,
That was pretty
that's
awesome.
nuts. I mean, I wish I could find that all day. I never find Yetis.
I mean,
I found one fake Yeti so far. That's it. We have to purchase ours at other places.
Yeah.
But the one thing everybody says, watch out selling it on eBay. So could be a good local flip for you guys too, if you guys do Facebook and whatnot. So I mean, so far, knock on wood, we've been okay, but people have said they will Vero you. So just a heads up.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Me neither. And I've sold a ton of Yetis. I mean, every What Sold video, I have Yetis selling. So who knows? I always have trouble telling good and bad quality things apart unless it's visually really bad quality. Yeah, I mean, some of those electronics, I mean, like you just said, you could tell that they're made well.
Yeah.
I'll normally look for like the Panasonics and stuff like that. Especially VCRs, I picked up some bad ones that were like, I thought VCRs sell, but some of them don't.
Yeah.
So you just have to be careful.
I think too on like receivers and stuff that has like HDMI inputs and like Bluetooth capabilities. Like, that's things to know. It's like newer and it's gonna be worth a little more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you said a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Anything Bluetooth, I mean, nowadays is like. So, yeah.
Nice.
That's interesting. Because I would have thought opposite. I would have thought people were looking for the older stuff.
For like audio equipment and stuff. Yeah, a lot of people like the Bluetooth. They can stream from their phone.
That's true.
I wanted to call you so bad on Friday because I found an MP or an iPod set of speakers and whatever. And I was just like, I didn't know what I was looking at. So I probably should have just bought them anyway. But I was like, I don't know anything about that. So I'm just going to pass. And I think they were less than $5. And I'm just like, so
send us some pictures.
Yeah.
We pick up the iPods all the time because they sell.
Yeah, the iPods do well.
Well, this was iPod speakers that you could Bluetooth or something. And so, but they looked kind of old. So I was like, without knowing whether you want, I mean, is that something vintage that still is, I mean, it doesn't really matter, or I guess it depends. Yeah. See, that's what I mean. Then I'd have more stuff sitting around.
Hey, you can start you're like a storage unit now.
Well, actually, I took the plunge on Saturday. I'm getting a storage unit, and then first
Nice.
I was going to get a 10 by 12, and then I decided I listened to a Zoom call every morning to go get eBay, do this and all that. And the person talking said, "Don't prepare for today, prepare for tomorrow." So if you're looking to scale up and if you're looking to really make some money, you don't want to take care of just your storage needs for right now.
Yeah.
Plan on scaling up. So I was just like, so I took the plunge and I talked to the guy today and I said, I think I want both units. And so we'll see.
How close is
Goes
it
up
to
my
you?
face, What's that?
How close is it?
2 miles. So I mean,
that's
it's
not
perfect.
bad.
It's really nice, and it's got a street entrance, and it's heated and cooled and everything. So I'm not sure if it's cooled enough that, like in the summertime, I'm sure it's still hot in there, but cooled a little bit. So
I'm hoping our death pile gets knocked down during the off season, really. So almost start fresh next year. That's what I'm hoping.
Always the goal. Yep.
It is. Well, we've never really hit it this hard before. I mean, within the past, I'd probably say year, we've really upped it, and we switched completely what we were selling. So now it's totally different for us. It's just a lot of hard goods stuff instead of sporting stuff. So it's just a little bit different this year.
Well, Rachel encouraged and challenged me about an hour or two ago, and she just said, "You'll never work full time or make full time finances and that sort of thing until you put in a full time effort." And so I'm that close to committing to be full time. I mean, for me, I don't want to say just, right, Desiree? I'm not just a stay at home mom, but I don't have any kids at home anymore. So it's like,
I thought you were full time.
Oh, no. And I mean, I just been treating it like a hobby. And Rachel and I were talking, people that do a hobby, some people do a hobby for several hours a day. Well, doing it 2 or 3 hours doesn't even make it a hobby. A job is more like 5 or 6 hours a day. And I'm like, yeah, I haven't even been given it 2 or 3 hours a day. So, and I'm doing pretty well. I mean, I think for just barely touching it. So,
see, I don't know. I just can't see us going full time anytime soon.
Well, yeah, but you have 10 irons in the fire. I don't. So,
well, yeah, we talked about it and just said, well, I mean, compared to if we have to make what our jobs pay us now, it
wouldn't be fun anymore, probably too.
Correct.
Right?
That's where, I mean, for doing this over 20 years, that's what I'd be worried about. Is it wouldn't be fun anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So just keep it the way it is. But Five Resellers got a question for you guys.
I have a question for you, Michaela. Okay.
What is the little Hoogs' favorite thing to resell?
What's your favorite thing to sell? What do you like to find at garage sales? What do you like to find? What is it?
You tell
them. They're asking you. They want to know your favorite thing to sell. What is it? We're going to act really shy. Is it toys?
Dollies? Is it dollies? You probably don't like to resell them. You probably like to keep them.
Toys.
What is it? Toys. Oh, yeah.
I was going to guess plush.
She actually does really good with things like American Girl doll, My Little Pony. Like, she'll come up and be like, look at this. And we'll look at it and we'll be like, that's actually really good.
See, we don't find that stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
My kids, one of the first garage sales we went to this year, my oldest came up to me and said, "Dad, there's cutcoat knives over here." And I completely missed them. Like, I walked past them.
Those are big sellers. Those are good.
It was a set of like 13.
Oh, wow.
With the holders and everything. So
that's what got me started originally. Was I found a set of Cutco knives, and I knew that when I was young and had all kinds of money and was really silly, I had bought one of them and I saw them at a garage sale and I was like, wow, those are worth a lot of money. And so I grabbed them thinking, well, just because they were worth a lot of money. And I thought, I've sold shirts on eBay. Maybe I'll just grab these to sell. And I was hooked instantly. I was like, I think I'll do that. There's Adam.
Adam Exploits, how are you? What is her return on investment? How does she handle returns?
How do you handle returns?
Like returns?
You just keep them,
I'll get the
She
toys
has
back.
free returns, I'm sure.
and then you get to keep them.
I was gonna say she probably has no returns.
Right.
She kisses every thank you letter, so she doesn't get returns.
Aw.
Oh yeah, she kisses every card. Good luck and have fun at your new home. And it's
Aw.
normally the cards that she forgets to kiss that get sent back. So
There you go.
That's funny.
huh? You help us ship? Yeah. Do you help us ship? She keeps touching Angie on the screen.
So do you guys get a lot of returns on your electronics?
Not a whole lot. I mean, we're like 2 or 3% of our sales get returned.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's the one I hate returns. That's the one thing I cannot stand.
And it's usually something like they couldn't figure out how to pair like a guitar on the Wii or something.
I just had somebody that couldn't pair the remote with their TV.
Yeah.
I'm like, I sent you the instructions, so
Yeah, the YouTube video how to do it.
yeah, it's just like here you go. And it's like a simple remote too. It was for older people who can't. It was like the big button remote too. It was like the easiest
People
one.
like me.
No, this one was more for like probably nursing home. I would say she probably has a death pile of toys. Tell her she needs to list her death pile if she wants to make money to buy more toys.
She does.
She does.
That's the problem because like my kids find stuff and they're like, okay, well if this doesn't sell, it's mine. I'm like, okay.
Adam, I'm making cookies tomorrow. I have finally quit coughing 100%. Today was the first day I haven't coughed at all. Oh, just kidding.
So Adam,
Okay.
the
Yes,
competition,
the cookies going out.
it's actually legendary dad bod competition.
Nice.
And I made the top 15, and right now I'm currently in 4th.
Wow, awesome.
So you have to make the top 10, I think by Thursday.
Move on.
Yeah. So I made it further than I thought I was going to.
I don't know why. I mean, you're a good dad, Mike.
Yeah,
There's
but it's
not
not
very
just
many
that
men
though.
that take
People
that
looking
active
at the pictures don't know that. So-
Didn't you say that you took pictures with your daughters and
I did.
had really nice pictures?
Yeah. So no, we'll see.
You guys talk shop? You guys, I can't believe you guys aren't talking shop yet. Like what camera he uses, what versus Connor. You're a photographer too, right? Or is it cinematography?
Photography, yeah.
Yeah. So,
we have the basic Canon. That's all we use.
oh, okay.
It works for us for right now because we decided we started a photography business on the side too. Again, we just start too much stuff because we got tired of paying people to take pictures for us. Well, it's like, well, we can learn how to do this, and we did. So, and then we also have some photo shoots too, senior pictures and engagement stuff like that. So, but it's nice to be able to go out and take pictures of your family too, and not have to pay.
Mhm.
Thanks, James. Thrift and Flip, how are you? Thanks for stopping
Thrift.
by. Well, thanks for stopping by, Profit Picker. Got to fly. It was taking your daughter to the pirate game to put you over the top. We actually made the TV that night too,
That was cool.
almost the whole night. And what's crazy is the one guy for the Pirates made his major league debut, and we are in his picture from his first hit. But we missed my daughter. I forgot to tell my daughter this. She wants to start collecting baseball cards now. And we missed being in his baseball card by an inch.
Oh,
We would have been on his
bummer.
first card ever. So my wife said we actually have a Nikon. Shows you how much I use it anymore. Oh, and he already answered. Canon 5D Mark II. Oh, and M50. So you can go ahead and look those up. Maybe we'll buy them.
M50 is what we're
Using right
streaming
now.
on right now. Yeah.
See, I think the one we have now, I think I can use it, but I think it's hard. to use it for.
Stream it. Yeah.
So you said you use the M50 for the streaming?
Yep.
It is crystal clear.
Yeah.
I have a nice cheap Amazon one that works. So do you guys do photo shoots or?
Yeah, I used to do wedding photography back in college. We don't do it as much anymore, but yeah, we still do it every once in a while.
So you both actually do it?
Yeah. He's my second photographer.
Your sidekick.
Yeah.
So we have somebody else.
I'm docking into the screen because there's a mirror or screen back in the, I don't know, somewhere in your picture, and I could see a little hoog moving around back there.
Yeah, on the camera.
It must be reflecting. I'm like, oh, I see a kid. Oh boy.
So we have somebody else in backstage that's ready to come on.
Oh wow.
Should I bring
Want
them
to
on?
join the party?
Yeah, I'll bring them.
Yeah, you haven't
I'll
even
bring them.
listed yet, Mike. Come on.
I'm partially through the listing. So.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Rachel.
How are you, Rachel?
Hey guys, I just love the Hoogs and I had to come on and say hi.
What I think's funny is whenever somebody comes on backstage, nobody else can see him but me.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
Anticipation.
Yeah, it's
Good surprise.
You have secret intel that no one else has.
I know. It is kind of funny because it's like, oh wait, because I asked Angie that last time, like, you can't see anybody down there. She's like, no.
This is actually the first
that?
time that I ever have been in someone's live that I can see the comments, because typically I do it from my from my
phone.
office, like on my phone,
Oh.
and this time I'm actually on my computer, so I can actually see the comments.
We have somebody else
that we
backstage
had you
too.
on, you were like, I'm on my phone.
All the time.
We have somebody else backstage now.
Oh wow.
I know who it is. Now I know how you guys were feeling.
Party!
They're-
Woohoo!
Party time!
Yeah, thanks here. Woot woot.
Wow. It's here.
We got a big old
Yeah.
party.
I'm telling- this is like a birthday bash all over
Now
again.
now that both of you guys are here, let's talk about that cool Nashville shirt.
Yeah,
I
check this
saw
out,
it,
guys.
but I was like, man, that is really cool. So is that vintage?
Yeah.
It is.
Single stitch.
Oh my goodness, that's
Oh, nice.
awesome. Hey, little Miss Q.
Anyway.
Standard.
I'm shipping orders right now.
Well,
so sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
look at
that's
that.
beautiful.
She's
I love
wearing
that
it
so
and
much.
everything.
Have you been to Nashville, Desiree?
Yes. Love it. And I'm all about country and country music. So
Oh, okay. She
saw the
said
shirt on their
yes.
video. I'm like, saw the shirt on their video, had to have it.
Nice.
Oh, awesome. Like from their sourcing video, because I'm way behind. I haven't gotten all of them.
Delivered.
We
I love
never
you
find
guys.
single stitch shirts.
Lights back there look so nice.
Hey.
Do you have like a white fabric that it's stretched and then the light is under it? It looks so good.
Our curtains.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just how your curtain. Oh, okay. So you lit up the curtains themselves. That's awesome. Hey, girl, what's up?
Hi.
Hey.
There she is.
Just out of the shower. It's all wet.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, I
so-
just think it's funny because you guys got away with going all the way there to see the Hoogs, and if I would have been a stalker. So it's good that you went, because my kids would be like, "Mom, what are you doing? Following people around?"
It wasn't just to go see the Hoops.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I know,
we
I
did
know.
love
Tell
seeing the
everybody.
Do you guys have family there though, or was it
Yeah.
just you just had other stuff? in
Yeah,
town?
my brother lives there and was getting married.
Oh, nice.
So we were in
Yeah.
town for the weekend. Yeah. And just
Yeah.
so happened to have we were kind of near their side of town. So
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
yeah.
My brother lives in the same town as a little bit close to Backroad Bitter and Marcy, the Frugal Peanut reseller.
Mhm.
And so we all met up and we went to an auction together. And I bid against him. I didn't even know they were bidding. I'm like, oops, sorry.
Yeah.
So
Competition.
that was fun.
I
It's
gotta know
always
the
fun to
answer to
get-
this favorite country artist thing. I gotta know the answer.
Oh, so
I
my
know,
all-time fave is always going to be Carrie Underwood.
Mm.
So, like, if you really want to get into it, like Garth.
That is so pumpkin spice latte of you.
I know. So, like Garth Brooks, like you.
Did you say or Garth Brooks?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
When the
That was-
thunder
that was-
rolls.
That was my last concert before COVID.
We went
Really?
and we were actually in the nosebleeds, and my mother-in-law and I got approached by one of the workers there, and they gave us front row tickets. We were
For Garth Brooks or Carrie Underwood?
Garth Brooks, but Carrie Underwood.
Wow.
I
Wow.
actually have to say he was probably my favorite concert yet.
Really?
Yeah, we love Brothers Osborne.
Yes.
They're good. We actually have ticket. Our first concert that we're going to is like in January, but it's for Kane Brown. So
Nice.
Nice.
One of Connor's faves.
I like Kane Brown.
yeah.
Hmm.
Patrick Murphy, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we just had Chris Stapleton here too. He was just here a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the Rolling Stones were just here last night.
They're still around?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of them? Are they
No,
still
the
around?
drummer I think the drummer just died a month ago from COVID.
Okay, this is really inappropriate of me then.
Yeah, I think, but I don't know, a couple of people we know posted videos of it, and honestly, I don't know, it just didn't sound as great. So,
Mm.
Mm.
I mean, they are probably in their 80s though. So,
Yeah, I probably won't sound like this when I'm 80 either.
yeah. I mean, they're out there performing though every night.
Yeah.
Selling out stadiums still.
I want to go to Idaho though. Let's all meet up over there and like hang out in the Hoogs
No,
house.
we're gonna go to St. Louis and we're gonna do a Missouri meetup.
I'd
How
have
about
to drive
what about Nashville?
That'd be
Oh,
fun.
Nashville would be cool. You guys could fly into Nashville.
almost the same distance as St. Louis to me. It's
Make
4
that
hours.
happen.
My other brother lives in Nashville, so I could, say, "Hey, I'm coming to crash."
Nice.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Wow, that'd be awesome.
It would
Working
be.
on stage,
Mhm.
free tickets. I would hope.
They better let you in free at that point.
Yeah. They give you the boot and he comes on. I got one thing listed.
I took a page out of the Hoogs book this morning and listed 5 because they told me I could list my other 5 tonight, but that still hasn't happened. So
Mm.
We draft all 10 and then we list 5 anyway.
come on, nobody said that.
I thought I did in the.
See, I don't use drafts.
Well,
Oh, you should because
again,
then you
though,
be more
because there's
consistent.
2 of us.
What's
So
that?
normally there's 2 of us. So normally I draft, he lists. So
Works.
kind of have the upper hand on that.
Adam, thanks for
Wow.
stopping by. I do apologize, Adam, that I texted you on Saturday about those Amazon mystery boxes. So I shouldn't have done that.
Why?
Because he opened up 2 of them on his live on Sunday night, and they were honestly not that great. But I texted him on Saturday and said, "Hey, they're having a special. They're only $80 each."
Oh wow! And then he got them, and they were terrible.
Well, he got. I don't know if he opened it up yet. So I don't know if he's opened up the 3rd one yet. But we actually finally met each other though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because we only
How
live 8
fun.
miles from each other, and we ran into each other at the Amazon bins.
Nice.
Well,
I don't have anyone within 8 miles of me. I'm gonna make a video with Marcus though, because we're only like an hour away, and I need some advice. I need some suggestions about what to do for a cool video.
A little
I don't wanna-
thrifting challenge.
Get together and source.
yeah.
Yeah. Little Miss Q listed 20 items today.
Hey, girl.
Nice.
That's good. Yeah, he opened up 2 live on Sunday, and the one video came out today. So
I gotta get caught up and watch these.
I know it's so hard catching
Right.
up on everything.
Yeah.
You would just watch, like I haven't watched the Hoogs video. Didn't you guys put one out today?
Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's not you that I'm thinking of then. Because
You gotta watch it. It was one of the best videos ever. It's
It
insane.
was. Oh my goodness. The things
I
that they found.
every time I'm doing something, if I can listen in my car, like there's certain people you can listen to. Like my channel is a channel you could listen to. You don't have to see anything. Marcus, we were just talking about you.
I know.
Shh.
I was watching the show before we started, so
Yeah, he
So
just
I
had a
had-
real good live.
I was going to talk about the elephant in the room. You guys have heard that saying, right? Has anybody been paying attention to some very serious news that, like, it's going to be really difficult to get inventory in from out of the country, whatever. There's a lot of ships that are lining up, and like they're even talking about Amazon possibly opening up their own port because it's getting so terrible. Amazon, Costco
at this point.
Well, yeah, but Costco has gotten so smart that what they're doing is they're sending ships out to meet their ship to unload to bring it back because the ports are backed up so far. And so we could see a massive fourth quarter. They said at this point, even if everything worked out perfect, like by tomorrow, they would still be backlogged to February.
There's a shortage of everything right now.
Right,
and
exactly.
We have ships that just can't bring it in. It makes total sense.
Right, and that's why I'm saying fourth quarter could be fantastic. I mean, you think, oh well, it's just going to be a normal. Like your video talked about 28% higher in sales than before, but it could be massive. It could be 50 or 75% higher. That's right.
Wait, does that mean we get to price gouge people, or is that?
You can do whatever you want. It's Christmas.
I didn't say anything.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I just think it could be a fantastic. Rachel, you really inspired me. I'm going to push for 500 listings.
That's all I'm here for, y'all. My next video, I'm going to have pom-poms because I'm just here to cheerlead you guys on.
I'm super
I mean,
encouraged.
hopefully we're not jumping the gun, though, listing everything, that nothing ever happens.
No, everything's going to happen. Negative Nancy.
But you never, hey, I don't know.
Hey, I've been told if I list it, they will buy it.
Inventory.
Yeah. Just list everything.
List.
Just act like,
List. Yep.
I'm listed my phone right now.
There you go.
Boom.
No.
Got some stickers that Israel doesn't want. Those are listed on eBay.
Hey, Mike, talk about your stickers, man.
What's that?
Talk about your stickers. That is a cool. I mean, I don't think of stickers as being that big of a moneymaker. I just don't.
I have 200 stickers that I found at the Amazon bin store for $1.
All 200 of them?
Well, it was 2 different lots, so it's $2.
What kind of stickers are they?
The one is like logos of like Coke, Nike, Starbucks, Star Wars. So I'm gonna sell them all in 5, lots of 5.
Right.
People, we sell stickers all the time, so
I just think that's one of those renewable things that you don't have to make much effort. Because don't you do just mystery lots, basically?
Yep, I just pick out 5, send them out.
Yeah. Wow.
Best thing ever, cool. Easiest lister ever. Well, except for it took me 38 minutes to list the first one.
Thing is, what would be really cool is if eBay would open up the ability to use standard envelope for things other than cards, then you could standard envelope that, because otherwise you're either going to have to pay $3 shipping on it or risk your account, because I lost my top rated seller status doing that, selling these little like Velcro style stickers that you would like put on the wall and then you would put a towel on there. And I was like, I'm not getting tracking with these. I put a stamp on an envelope and I sent them out. Well, here's the deal. Like you had that huge stack. I had a huge stack of these. And when several of them sold in 1 quarter, I didn't have tracking uploaded on all of those items. So that would be my caveat to you.
And I'd be worried about the people just saying they didn't get it, and then you're refunding people, and that adds up after a while. So, hey, if they're willing to pay the shipping, I'll ship it.
Yeah, I just make them big enough lots that they want to pay the shipping. Like my son the other day, like almost bumper sticker size, that said Supreme, like the Supreme logo.
Yeah.
TV, don't play.
You guys hear my 5-year-old?
Okay, we need subtitles or translation, please.
And Olivia TV, don't play
Fortnite.
About his brother playing Fortnite.
Star Wars.
Come here.
And Minecraft.
All right, come here. Tell everybody good night. You won't look at him, will you? Can I show him your dinosaur hood?
Ooh, that is cool. I suppose they make adult ones.
I don't know if I could sleep in something so like because you're zipped up and there's pants and I love you too. Good night. Sweet dreams.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah. I mean, we've been selling the Black Rifle coffee stickers individually, and people are paying for those.
So how were you shipping those? Were you charging them shipping
Yeah, $4.95.
And what were they?
Just a little sticker.
Black
Black
coffee.
Yeah, we joined their sticker club, and they send you 5 stickers a month.
That's crazy.
It is.
Wow.
Yeah, that sticker that he got in that I was talking about before my dinosaur came down to say goodnight it was like $2.99 free shipping, and it just came in like a long envelope, which I was kind of surprised because like when you're buying, I mean, a sticker's kind of like buying ephemera, like you don't really want that bent when it gets to you. And so it was kind of surprising that they sent it in just an envelope.
And no piece of cardboard or anything with
no.
Some people
Wow.
just they don't want to, they just don't care.
Yeah.
Hey, if they put
Well, when I
cardboard
first
in, it's going to raise the rate.
When I first started, I didn't have any clue about the non-tracking thing, so I wasn't uploading any of my tracking. So the first like 10 days, I was top rated, and then all of a sudden, boom! I was like, "Uh-oh."
What did I do wrong?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I knew nothing about eBay. I didn't know any of that stuff. So, needless to say, I learned the hard way. Won't be doing that trick again. But I finally got my top rated back just recently. So
awesome.
I'm super excited, especially for fourth quarter. Woo!
Yeah.
But you get those nice discounts on shipping now too.
Right, exactly. Especially with the shipping gone up so much, I'm gonna need it. It's so weird to be paying all this, you know, the different numbers now. It's like, wow, that went up a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't noticed it too much.
It's
well,
like
somebody there was a problem yesterday with first class that I don't remember who posted, but somebody posted that 14 ounces was working. 14 ounces and 16 ounces was not working. It said that was too heavy and you couldn't use that for first class, but 15 ounces, they could do it. And I thought, that's really weird because when I was doing stuff, it was fine.
That's really weird.
Yeah, it was. I wish I knew who that was. I can't remember.
So I did some Googling and I saw some answers. Like in 2018, they did something like that where it was 13 ounces. But I don't know if they're trying to do that for the holiday season or what. But I think it's pretty nuts.
That they like decreased it. Is that what you're saying?
Right. In like 2018, it used to be 13 ounces for first class. And something like that. But if it's going to be 13 ounces versus 16 ounces, man, we need that 3 ounces with clothing.
We do.
That makes a big difference.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I'll just put something as 14 or 15 ounces so that the person has to pay that next level up just in case. And then I'll weigh it and it's like, oh, that little piece of foam or that piece of cardboard that I put in because I didn't want it to get bent or something. It really adds up.
Take all this tape off. Little Miss Q, it does upload automatically if you buy it through eBay. But like what I was doing was taking those little things and putting them in an envelope and then literally putting a stamp on it. I wasn't buying anything through eBay. And you can't do that. You know, they have standard envelope, but they only have it with like collector's cards under $20, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, guys? But like there are other categories that like I sell vintage photographs. My buyers have to pay $4.50 shipping because the calculated shipping is so whack on eBay that you put in 1 ounce and it automatically charges $4.50 to $5. I'm like, it's not going to cost me that. So
well, it might cost that much if you didn't have the discount, though.
Yeah, that's true, and they are charging me on top of it. So
correct. So you're also getting charged the fees on top of that anyway. Yeah, I was told though by my post office to watch using priority mail boxes for non-priority mail stuff because they are opening up packages. So
yeah, we can't cheat.
No.
Hey, are you guys having coffee this late?
Us? No, that's water.
Red Bull over there. Oh, I got a new vegan salted caramel creamer earlier, and I'm like a black coffee only person, but you know, I saw it in the store and it looked so festive. So I'll break out knee-high boots later and
oh, that's awesome.
With my pumpkin spice. It's not pumpkin spice, it's salted caramel, but same difference, right?
Did you order your reseller coffee?
Did we? Yes, we did.
We haven't yet.
Bolo brew?
Yeah.
I got to get some. Especially especially I asked them if they had whole bean, and I saw that they do, so I have to order something.
Yeah, I ordered it like the second they went live.
Nice.
They should have sent you some for free for winning.
Okay,
You
so
like
caffeine,
we're going, y'all.
Where are y'all going? I would like to go line dancing at this hour. Don't
Going
give
back
a-
to Boise.
It's bedtime.
It's bedtime.
Yeah.
You guys are in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I thought so. I wasn't quite
Yeah, I
sure.
gotta wake up at 5:30 a.m. So.
AM?
I have to be up at 4 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
Mike, he's a little off, so don't listen to Mike. Okay.
That's the time the alarm goes off. I'm not saying I'm getting up
Don't
though.
worry about it.
Jeez. Okay. Well, Mike, don't stay up too late.
Don't worry, we never do.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Well,
okay?
thanks for
Thanks for
stopping out, you
coming.
guys. It was good to see ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for having us on.
Yeah.
It's funny. I always have a Red Bull during our show, but I have to be up early. That never makes any sense to me.
Be in a good mood. I get that sugar free because sugar kind of hurts my stomach.
Well,
but I think it's the B vitamins. They make me happy.
this isn't sugar free though. I had sugar free, but we're out.
Yeah,
Ooh.
the sugar I would be like doubled over.
Well, Roman, I'm not happy that they're losing.
Little Miss Q, you said that you were confused when I said I wasn't uploading my tracking. It's because when I started, I didn't know tracking was even a thing. I knew nothing about eBay. I literally just thought somehow they knew. I don't know. I mean,
Probably
like that
buying
first.
over the counter too, right? Like
Yes,
like if
I
you're
did.
thinking
I did.
When I started, I would like tape on a piece of paper and write their address.
And that first week, I was paying people to take my stuff. Basically, by the time the shipping was all figured in. Oh yeah, I'll do free shipping, no problem. Oops.
I ran into somebody at the post office who actually watches our videos, and we were talking, but they still handwrite addresses and go to the counter for their eBay orders.
Wow.
And I was like, and I mean, they've been selling for years. It's like, man.
Yeah,
Zilla reviews half
that'd be way
asleep,
too
not
much.
sure what half. Anytime. Roman,
What's up, Roman?
how are you?
Roman.
Yeah, the Yankees are losing.
Ooh. You know Mike, he's got a game on.
I got that game. There's always something on up there.
I watched the Yankees lose to the Red Sox once at Fenway Park.
That'd be cool.
It was pretty epic. Manny Ramirez played for them at the time and smacked a home run over the Green Monster. Like, it was so epic, sitting where Babe Ruth like walked, and like the history of American ballpark is so awesome.
I'm less than a
See,
year.
I grew up in the Harry Carey era, Cubs.
We don't talk about the Cubs
here.
around.
Because you guys are Cardinals fans.
Yeah, well.
Are you guys Cardinals fans then?
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna be fans of anything, we don't watch a whole lot of professional sports anymore because they're so weird. But what sports do you guys have in Idaho? Is there a team?
Corn husking.
There's a minor league hockey team.
Is it really?
Yeah.
But like
Wow.
ice hockey is like our
Steelheads.
sport of choice, anyways.
Yeah, we're Ducks fans.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
gosh!
The Mighty Ducks.
So how did you become Ducks fans?
Oh, we lived in Orange County, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was
Nice.
upset when the Ducks got rid of the old jerseys.
Yes.
They bring them
So-
back though. It's like third jersey sometimes. It's fun.
I was watching Flippy McFlipperson Evan's video earlier, and he said something about sourcing hockey jerseys. He's like, because I mean, like, hockey's huge here in North Carolina. I like seriously spit my drink out because clearly he was being quite sarcastic. Hockey's not
Oh,
a
I
thing.
love his videos. He's
That's
so
so
creative
talented.
with his. Was
the
it
Pirates
today
are
that he had
horrible.
his daughter freeze in the background? His
Yeah.
daughter was moving, and I liked his invisible. He had an invisible thing that his hand looked like it was cut off or something in one of his videos. But it was
So
pretty
fun.
cool.
No, we'd rather watch hockey here too. So
Exciting.
I've never watched a hockey game. I
Oh.
thrifted a Blues jersey once, and I made the mistake of wearing it to the Nashville Marathon. It wasn't a jersey. It was like a T-shirt like this, but it was Under Armour. And I don't know anything about the Blues. And I wore it to Nashville, and it just so happened they were in the Cup. I didn't know that either. I'm just there to cheer for my husband while he's running, and people would not stop stopping me to talk about the stupid Blues. I was like going to take this shirt off. Like, Never watched a game of hockey in my life. I bought this thing at the Goodwill bins, and I wear it because it's soft. Like,
Hold on,
Yeah.
Roman. Did they really change their name?
I think so.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
did not hear that.
Yeah.
are the
That's
Redskins
sad.
really called the football team?
Yes. So if you ever, so if you ever
Isn't it
find
just
anything,
Washington?
And someone forgot to go back and fix it.
no, if you ever find anything Washington Redskins, pick it up because it sells.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
imagine-
watch
like
watch
when
a
I'm
playoff
uploading
hockey
a
game.
video,
Actually, go to a playoff hockey game.
Mhm.
I should go. I don't know. They're violent. That's like going to a UFC fight, right?
That's why I love it.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Desiree sits there and she's like, that's why I love it. Yeah.
Do you like UFC too?
No.
I can't stand to watch people get punched in the face. It's just unreal to me.
I like
Yeah.
this
It's
one.
all fake. Don't worry, it's all fake. Blood's all
I
fake.
don't know.
I'd rather them be punched in the face than me though. So
Yeah, not me.
Oof,
yeah,
no.
no. If you ever get a playoff hockey game is
A lot of fun.
I cannot believe they're going to be the Guardians next year. That's going to be really weird.
Yeah.
I'm reading
no
about
more-
these hockey things.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
we went to a game in DC for the Penguins, and I'm shocked nobody fought us. It was so bad. I probably will never do it again.
Not the place I need to be. The bins is risky enough.
Exactly.
Our
Yeah.
bins are amazing. Our bins are brand new, and it's like they come out and they sweep every hour and they sanitize. And
Nice.
there's like 20 people there, but I haven't been there for a month now. I mean, it literally just opened up like the middle of June. So,
Yeah.
So, like, is
Ask
this
it.
sparkly
Completely different.
building and the dirtiest stuff is the merchandise in the bins?
right.
Ask,
Really.
Ask,
it
Adam,
really is.
ask Adam about our bins.
Connor,
who?
Desiree, what's the grossest thing you've ever found at the bins or put your hand in, or what's like your grossest bins experience?
Ooh.
We haven't.
We've only been twice
Yeah,
actually.
It's
so-
hard with the kids. Like I'm such.
You've had one.
Them. I don't want her
Mhm.
touching things. Like
We wear gloves every time.
We're required to. Like they'll sell you gloves if you don't.
Oh, really?
So I always
bring
take
them.
my husband's leather gloves because they'll be like broken glass or something, and I don't go often. I haven't been in like 2 years or something because it's like 3 hours from here. Anyway,
Mhm.
so but for clothing, like I went to feel silk and like wool, and so I took my gloves off in this fabric bin, and I stuck my hand in there and in the middle of this comforter, and it was just wet.
Oh,
And so it's like a soggy blanket with my hand with no glove in there.
can't do it.
I was like,
oh. Did you run to the bathroom and you're like, oh, get it off me?
oh,
Oh.
the bathrooms are way gross. But then, like down the road from there, in the same town, this is in St. Louis. That one is like underneath the highway overpass, like it's underneath the bridge, and it's so sketchy. But then the other one across town is like in this really weird spot. You think that you're driving out into the middle of a cornfield or something, and then it's just like this new building, like what you're talking about, pretty clean.
Wow.
Very weird. Very weird.
Pretty crazy how that works.
Pittsburgh Picker almost got arrested for filming at our Goodwill bins.
Wow.
And
Wow.
he knows how nasty that we found. I mean, we found a half-eaten cherry pie.
Were you hungry when you found it?
It's almost like somebody just dumped their kitchen. It almost looks like somebody dumped their kitchen garbage in there. It was bad.
That's why they don't want you filming.
Yeah. It's-
That made good content.
Right?
Oh,
well, and it's actually not the Goodwill staff that doesn't want you filming. It's the people who are in there shopping.
I wish I could remember just offhand whose Instagram it was, but I shared it on my story. The guy that thrifted some LL Bean boots at the bins, and then he gets home and he thinks there's like a boot tree in there and pulls out a Taurus 9mm loaded. There's not one in the chamber, but a loaded Taurus 9mm. I was like, did you take it to the cops? And he said he did, and they just kind of laughed. I'm like, I feel like Goodwill probably should have been charged for that, but you would have wanted to keep the gun,
Wow.
but then knowing that it could have been stolen or something, you got to turn it in.
Yeah, used in a crime, and
Yes. I'm glad they found it instead of, somebody that didn't know what they were doing with a gun.
Right.
We just had some yard sales not too long ago. It was a big community sale, and I saw every house was selling ammo.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Why
Yeah.
would you sell your ammo right now?
And that's what I was
Right?
thinking too, because ammo was so well. I don't know how it is now, but
Can't buy
I mean-
more than 1 or 2 at a time because it's
Yeah,
just
like there's such
few and
Well,
far between.
place
they
that will
released
have
that those restrictions here. A couple places stopped that now. So
That's good. It's just hard
Yeah.
to find like the day people restock 9mm and 380 is so
Even-
people
even-
aren't selling it.
even 22 and 9 was so hard to find here for a while.
Yeah, there was a place like an hour from here, and he said he'd gotten, I think it was like 8 boxes of 380 in, and I just bought this new gun. I really wanted to shoot it, and I stopped what I was doing and made the 2-hour round trip, and he sold it all to me, and I was like, yes, thank you so much.
Wow. That
Pretty sure
never
got-
happens.
Oh, look at that! Your video on fourth quarter got Roman pumped up.
Yeah.
He's swam
Yeah.
and ran. He's going to be doing triathlons before long. Get it, Roman.
See,
I
and
watched
this is
my dog
exactly,
because of your video. How's that?
and this is exactly why I would not buy ammo from a yard sale.
Yeah.
You don't know
Oh,
how
yeah.
old it is.
If it's improperly stored, like, I mean, I don't know if I'd trust improperly stored or like potentially wet ammo to even practice with, but I definitely
Correct.
use my gun with it for like everyday carry.
No, and it's we had one place that was charging. It was crazy because I told somebody about that. They could probably get charged for price gouging because it was 50 rounds of 9mm hollow points. It was $89.
I could see that, especially with hollow points. Like that's what I actually keep in my weapons if I'm not practicing. Guns, never heard of them. That's a wink. I'm gonna doubt that. He's got cabbage patches and guns.
I know. We talked about that before, I think. Actually, it's funny because he even mentioned it. He goes, I saw your cleaning pad in your video. I'm like, yeah, it's there. It works. Somebody wants to stop by. That's fine.
Oh my gosh. So my oldest is I only have sons. And my oldest, I said, I'm going to be that mom that when he brings some girl home and be like, just cleaning these. Honey, you need to have longer shorts on.
I actually had a vintage cannonball years ago. I wish I'd have kept it.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Hey, where I live, they fought a lot of Civil War battles. So you may be able to come scour through my backyard and find one.
Yeah. I wish we can dig out at Gettysburg when we go out there, but they don't allow you, so.
Oh, I bet they have a lot of people trying to take stuff away from there.
I bet there's still a lot of stuff out there,
right.
too.
Yeah.
Cabbage Patch and Guns. That should be Sarah's new channel.
Not that we own any.
Put the guns inside the Cabbage Patch.
Oh gosh, that just sounds creepy now.
Then people will be finding them at the Goodwill bins.
Yeah, yes, they would. Who stuffs their gun inside their boot to begin with? That is like the most irresponsible thing.
And who forgets that it's there? I mean, yeah.
And donate them.
Right.
Yeah, then just because that's probably not a cheap
Donate
gun.
them. Yeah.
I mean, Taurus isn't top of the line, but my husband does own one of those. It's not the most expensive thing.
But right now it's not cheap. So
Yeah, that's true. Nothing's
Anything is probably more expensive now. Iowa's a constitutional state, so we can.
We are
I
too.
don't think we even need to buy anything, or use a permit or anything to buy anything. So that at least makes that part a little bit easier.
Yeah, they need to buy one here is just that's
They really
fun.
put you through the ringer. That's how it is.
A little more complicated.
Well, it's weird because when I went to get the one I went to go get, it took like 3 hours for my background check to come back.
Oh wow!
But my
That's
wife
forever.
goes, it took 2 seconds.
It could have
And
been
then-
like sometimes it's if you have a super common name. I mean, Mike is common.
And maybe that's probably
Mhm.
why. But then it's funny because like even when you have to have a concealed carry permit here too.
Hmm.
So we went to go get that. Mine took an hour. Hers went
Oh
through
wow!
immediately. But it also could be her uncle's a judge, so who knows? She might be on some type of list for as much as we know. Did anyone know that it was in there?
I I know exactly. That's what my husband said. He's like, did no one say this boot weighs an awful more, like an awful lot more than this one does? How did? Yeah, that's crazy.
So, do you guys have a specialty?
I mean, I'm good with cameras, so that's probably mine.
Electronics.
Electronics.
Anything that'll make us money.
So vintage cameras are like new, like DSLR or digital stuff.
All the above.
Everything.
Yeah.
See, I think you guys are kind of just like us. Like, whatever you can pick to make money. I mean,
Yeah. Shoes.
we're not picky.
Do a lot of
I mean,
shoes.
we're
I
not.
have one thing that I've not seen you pick yet. Have you followed anything with silverware? I know it sounds like not very cool,
We've done a
but
few
Oneida.
Yeah, just knives.
Okay, because Oneida is, I think they call it Oneida Community, and then there's like Rogers.
Yeah.
I was at a garage sale this weekend, and the guy was selling his mom's stuff, and he's like, "That whole box of silverware is $2," and I was like, "I don't want your silverware." And then I thought, well, I'll look, and then I comped it, and it sells for $2 a piece, and there's probably 50 to 60 pieces in there.
That's
So,
awesome.
but it is very strenuous because you gotta, you have to put all your knives together, and you have to put all your forks together, and all your spoons, to display it, to take the picture. But I think they sell pretty quickly. So, and this will be my first time. So I'll post about it on Instagram maybe.
We don't do silverware.
Oh yeah, yeah. I would think that could be pretty.
It's just something else I don't want to learn.
I just use it until it sells, and then like if we're at dinner, I'll take it out of my kid's hand and be like, "That's on eBay," and I'm just kidding.
That's what we do
Oh,
with
you
toys.
see
I was gonna say that's what Mike did in his video today. Poor baby Yinzer wanted Minnie, and he was like,
Yeah.
that's going on eBay. Too
Well, they
bad."
they wanted the mini and all the poppets I found.
Like your kids always give you away at places. They'll be like, "Are you buying that to sell?" I'm like, "Are you gonna be quiet?"
Well, so my middle one will yell across the store, "Dad, does this sell?"
That's
I'm
so.
like, you got to be quiet. Like,
Not everyone is welcoming us here.
exactly. But then we start
See,
getting
now
lost.
I tell right away. I don't mind because most times I get a much better deal, even at that sale.
There's a few
I've-
places that care. Like the only actual thrift store in my town cares and does not want resellers in there. And I'm in there every day. They have to know unless they're completely morons.
Well, a lot of times people will say, "Oh my goodness, you're buying an awful lot of stuff," and I'm like, especially if I know that they're not real excited about it, I'll go, "Well, I have 3 daughters and 4 grandkids
Everyone
and this and
at
a lot of
these
friends, and,
prices.
and yeah, so it's like, what do you do?"
Like when you're thrifting and you hear that noise across the store.
Yeah. Yeah. Or I was at a garage sale this weekend and I heard that noise and I was like, I gotta grab that stuff. I don't want that person getting the good stuff.
Who is
That was pretty funny.
Who's doing?
Well, it was funny when I was laying out my stuff for the video that I was doing it, and the guy was like, "You have a YouTube channel?" I said, "Well, I'm trying to get this stuff." And so I said, "Now, when you tell me how much it is, I want to put the my phone on there at least so I can hear your voice or whatever." Too funny. The guy lays down on the ground by the stuff, and he's like, "It was like I can't wait to
acting
finish
like
the
you're
video."
talking about or something?
He's like, "I want to be famous." I'm like, "I have 125 subscribers. I don't think it's going to happen." But he was fun. He was a lot of fun.
You just need that one video to go viral. That's all.
Right. Maybe it'll be that one.
Little Miss Q, Pam is a different breed of child, though. She's like a 40-year-old soul in her tiny little body. So
Well,
probably come help me source.
my oldest though will keep it hush hush, and she's good about it. It's that middle one, man. She just yells. I'm like, you got to be quiet about this. Like, we're at a yard sale and she's yelling. It's like, look, we're trying to get the best deal possible. Like, don't give us away yet.
Maybe don't tell these people we're about to sell this for more.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they know you got a camera hooked up to your book bag, but
I need to start like GoProing or filming stuff. And no one, like, not only is no one around here a reseller, but no one has a YouTube channel. I swear I have the only channel in town. And so they're going to think I'm doing it for like personal protection or something.
Then I think Kevin,
Yep.
one of them said that in the one video.
Yeah, I remember.
Or maybe it was
Kevin.
Cincinnati Picker or something. One of those guys said it. Said, "Oh, it's personal protection."
Yeah, I feel like that's what people are gonna think that I'm doing. I don't know.
She said she.
Aw, hey Pam. You guys say hi to that sweet little girl. She looks like Curly Sue.
Hello.
Hi, Pam.
Part-time picker. Part-time. So who did it too?
Oh,
I feel like a couple of people probably said it.
Are y'all's kids just over there so chill and quiet? Like mom and dad are filming.
Mother-in-law's in town.
Oh, okay. I was like, the
They
kids.
might have been in bed for 2 hours. So.
Well, we saw them earlier.
Well, we didn't see Wyatt, but I hope you'll have him in a video in the next week or so that I can get my Wyatt fixed.
How old is he now?
3 months.
Oh,
Almost 4, yeah.
That's
Yep.
wild.
that's cute.
Kyle Bennett, thanks for stopping by. That's a new name.
I was gonna say that's a new name. Should
It's
we know
new.
who that is?
Yeah, that's a new name in the chat. We like seeing new names in the chat.
That's right.
So Angie, since we're towards the end and people might start to leave, do you want to make the announcement?
Which one?
Hold on, there's more than one.
Yeah.
So exciting.
I don't
So should
know
I
what
make my announcement or should I
there
make
you go.
our announcement?
Here.
There he is. I wondered if that was Kyle. Yeah. Wisconsin Picker. He was on.
I'm
last
not good
week.
with
That was
names, so
fun. Okay, so the one announcement I think that you're talking about is that if you would like to do a store, if you'd like to put your store up, Mike and I would like to look at some of your items, and if we see something we like, one of us will buy an item from your store if you post your store in the comments. Because Christmas is around the corner, and we all know that. I mean, it's much easier to buy from a yellow eBayer, fellow eBay, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, post your stores so we can look at some stores, and maybe we'll buy something from you.
and also
Did I get the Powerball?
and also after the live goes up, the chat goes up with it too a few hours later. But yes, who knows? You might get a couple more sales out of it.
That's right. That's right. We almost bought something a couple weeks ago, and we had Mike in the chat, and
We
we
did.
looked at his stuff, and I'm just not a sports fan, so it was like, but I feel like I should go on Rachel's store because of her postcards, but I found some really cool, or pictures. Is it mostly pictures?
I have a whole box of them still. Oh my gosh, I could be listing pictures forever. I've sold some of the party ones.
I mean, I'll buy the
ahead.
Hoogs Yeti cooler for $60.
That would
You
be
could
pretty
make like
nice, wouldn't
$2 on that thing.
Keep it for that much.
Well, it's funny. I'm actually getting ready to go buy a Yeti cooler. I think tomorrow or Thursday off of somebody. So.
Nice.
Oh wow!
But it's for personal use. I'm not reselling it.
Oh, let's see.
I'm actually overpaying for it too, which is kind of weird. But I just know it's never going to come back up. Look at this. Mike said 20% off his store. That's his eBay name. I will probably look at the eBay stores tomorrow because there's Adams Pittsburgh Picker. There's Wisconsin Picker.
Oh, I don't have Wi-Fi enabled, so I can do this. So I'll have to write these down.
You can always go back to the chat tomorrow too.
Yeah, my son's playing Fortnite upstairs, and he didn't seem super
bummer.
happy. So I was like, I better get off of Wi-Fi and everything else so he can stream because he just looked like he had a rough day or something.
So I think everybody has wrenches, so you guys can drop your eBay links, and we'll check them out. We might buy something from one of your stores.
Well, let's see.
What's your other announcement?
My other announcement is I was completely challenged today by Miss Rachel, and I think I have thought enough about this that I am going to commit to going full time, and I'm also going to list 500 items by the end of this month, and I think that will put me in a place where I can say yes, I am indeed full time.
High five!
Because I think it's time. I think it's time to do that. So. Wait,
Roll
wait. I don't know which way to go. But
so hard to look at me.
Like the bird.
That's awesome. I know you can totally
Yeah.
kill it. Like I cannot
Well,
wait to
I mean-
see what your New Year's Eve number is. You're gonna be like surprising even yourself and think.
So
"Oh,
I have a picture of it, but I'll just say what it is. And my 3-month total right now, and to be really brutally honest, it's been always the same for 6 months. It's been $4,200 for 3 months total. So that's $1,400. You know, that is literally just a hobby, if that. You know, it really isn't. So recently I started watching this like eBay kind of accountability thing in the morning, and I always list during that, and then I list for an hour or two after, and so right away my husband jumps on board and he says, well, if it's not going to be a hobby and it's going to be a job, you'll have to do your dishes before you go to work, and you have to do this, and so that was cute. I thought that was funny, and I'm like, that's true, because if it were a full-time job, you wouldn't stop listing in eBay and come inside and do a load of laundry or whatever. I mean, I can, but it's important for me to put it as a priority. So I will keep you posted. And right now I have 200 items. So if I list 500 items by the end of this month, I should be in a very good place, you know. So I, at the very least, I want to make 8,000 in a 3-month total.
That's awesome. You can
At
totally do
least.
that. We believe in you, and I'm excited for you.
We'll see, because it's going to be a...
You're gonna kill it. You're gonna be like, I'm so good at this.
Well, I listed 8 items today, and it felt like I didn't even really do anything. So, I mean, I do think I'm getting more used to it. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted. I have to make a video and all that good stuff. And then you get to see that my garage is actually clean. Can you imagine?
Yes.
As long as you're
Crazy.
focused, you can list it. You can just go on that listing spree, and next thing you know,
Yep.
you're good.
Yep. So I'm on Kyle's store, and you guys know that Kyle has a vintage Chicago Bulls 1991 NBA World Champ single stitch T-shirt, and it's
I saw
got
that
free
on
shipping. But I think that might be just a little bit steep for me. $79.99.
I saw that on Instagram.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, that's right. He posted that. That's right. Ooh, a 19. Oh, it's probably not my speed, but okay. Let's see.
See, we just
How about a
knocked
Tony
out-
Stewart leather chase authentic NASCAR racing jacket?
Oh, no.
we just cannot go full time.
You can.
Yeah.
If you
Well,
ever-
I mean,
No,
yeah, you have a
there's-
real job. I don't have a real. I mean,
Correct.
like I said,
and we would have to, and it would just have like, I think to get to the point of what our real jobs pay us, it would be a lot.
But you'd have all the time that you don't have at your real
Yeah,
job.
I still just think that it just, I don't know, because I mean, because when I got laid off during COVID right at the beginning, and then I actually started a new job during COVID, and I only left the other job because, well, 1, I was laid off, and 2, we said, okay, well, if they offer me this amount more than what I was making, then I'll go. If it's
Right.
less, I'll just stay. Well, they came in way above my number. And I'm
oh
like,
wow,
well, we're in the middle of a pandemic. I'm about to make more money. I can't pass it up.
yeah.
Connor,
Because I got late.
guys
'cause-
work other jobs like outside of eBay?
Yeah.
I have a full-time job, yeah. Grocery
Yeah.
store manager.
Gotcha. Do you ever
Wow.
see yourself stepping away from that to pursue eBay full time?
I've already cut down my hours a little bit to do a little bit more, but yeah, eventually. It's a goal.
Do you like your job?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
Not-
what's so
not
hard is that.
But
He was working 50
Yeah.
hours. Now he's down to 40. So that's
Not
nice.
bad.
Gives us more time.
Right.
That's a
Yeah,
lot.
and then you can just keep training Desiree and kind of work between the two of you. I mean, as far as like, well, I mean, just saying the coordination. It must be awesome to have a team where you can really. She takes
I mean,
pictures and then you kind of.
We've been
You know.
doing it together for 5 years. So
Oh,
we
okay.
had
I
we
mean-
had a really good system. And like I draft and then he'd double check it and list it. We do all the photos together. So as soon as he photographs it, I'll fold it and put it in the bins. But right now with the baby, he always wants to be held. So it just kind of takes our time a little.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. And he's at a stage where you want to be holding him.
Yeah.
You'll never get
You
those
know.
snuggles back.
Right.
So
Aw.
in a couple of years, we'll have our groove again. But for now, it's just fun.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. It'll be there.
Kyle, I am full-time. It's all I do. I have my real estate license, and occasionally someone that I've sold property to in the past will want to buy something or sell something. I would much rather be selling single stitch than houses.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like what you do. I mean, I do like what I do some days, but it is what it
Cheryl,
is.
did you post your store? Did Cheryl post
She
her
did
link
not
to
yet.
her store? Okay. Well, I mean, if she would like us to, we sure
Yep.
can. I see a Curious George monkey 10-inch plush that is very cute. New with tag. I can
I'm sorry, I
see
keep
that.
talking. I need to mute my mic while I'm over here hacking.
Oh yeah, we don't. Should I make an offer or should I pay full price? We didn't talk about that, Mike.
No, we didn't.
$12.99 for your Curious George
Have a
new with
really
tags.
lowball offer, I feel like, is what you should do. And right here live, we're all going to determine and judge them based off of their response.
Oh well, let's see. That's this is Kyle, my fellow Wisconsinian. I grew up in Wisconsin, and we are literally 20 miles from where I grew up. So
He said don't pay full price. It's not worth it. And Adam said that you want a Cabbage Patch too, along with Rachel.
actually,
Yeah,
I think I already bought it full price. So whoops. Maybe he can give me a discount on
I'm not
something else.
looking at stores till tomorrow. Actually, I take that back.
Well, I was kind of thinking I've got a grandson that'd be a perfect Christmas gift.
So-
do you guys ever feel guilty about that? Like, okay, so you like my whole family knows I'm an eBay reseller, and like there are times where I'll tell my family I paid regular price for that. Really, it's just I don't know.
If I actually
Yeah,
bought this,
I mean, do you ever feel like that where you just have to feel like, oops, or look, I'm sending you this cup that I sourced for only whatever.
Yeah.
What's that?
My son used to have a Curious George monkey whenever he was little, and I was pushing him through the grocery store one day, and he had Curious George, and I said, "Oh, Dello," because this is my oldest son. I was like, "Hey, Dello, do you think Curious George would want a banana?" And he goes, "Mommy, he's a toy."
Oh, that's cute. Okay, yep, Kyle, I bought the Curious George. He's cute.
He's gonna slip in a freebie.
Oh boy, Curious
I should
George
name the store
monkey,
Center
10-inch
Reserve that
plush.
one.
Oh my goodness, my daughter-in-law is going to be like, "Way to go!" Like, yeah, well,
Wyoming. That's big, beautiful skies there. I can see
once in a
why
while.
Wyoming.
Oh yeah, right. Send Resellers to Wyoming one-way fund.
Yeah, you could. I think you have to own a ranch there. Like they don't sell small plots in Wyoming. Everyone gets 142 acres or nothing at all. It's like South Dakota. Who lives in South Dakota? Nobody.
My
We
thing
went
was
there.
always
It was beautiful. I love South Dakota. If I was going to move anywhere kind of out west like that, it would be South Dakota, I think.
I
It's
always
really
want to
nice.
know who moves to Tornado Alley.
No,
Like
no, we
I
can't
mean,
do that.
Why would you?
I mean, we have
Oklahoma
tornadoes
is beautiful.
but like you also have basements and storm cellars and stuff.
Yeah, it's true. We get an occasional tornado here.
Yeah, we had
So-
derecho last year. That was awful.
That might have been
That was
worse.
crazy.
That was probably worse than a tornado, though.
What was it?
Derecho. I mean, you could see the wind and the rain coming at you. I mean, it was.
I've
It
never
was
heard.
just
this
like
word.
in the. It's land level, or I mean, hurricane force winds over land. It was insane.
But without
We
the
were sitting in
rain,
the car when
right?
it happened. Yeah, without the rain, it was just wind and
Oh, we
everything.
have had, I mean, I've never heard that word, but we had like a train was derailed last year, maybe the year before, because 60-mile-an-hour wind came through.
Was it
here.
August? Was it around August last year?
Perhaps.
August 11th is when it hit.
Huh, I'll have to
So-
look up the date and see if you guys got the same
Yeah,
thing.
because I mean,
like-
there was a whole. It was the whole like from northern Iowa down to.
Huh.
It might have been as low as you.
Yeah, this
Anyway.
our wind came through and they thought it could have been a tornado and it knocked it into our only lumber store, like knocked the train into the store.
Wow.
I'm in Southeast Missouri, Little Miss Q.
She's in that little tiny corner of
Little
Missouri.
Boogie used to be a part of Arkansas.
So Connor, are you buying something? Do you want me to put my link so you could buy something for my store?
Better throw it in there.
My link's down below in the description.
I'm not sure I want anybody to see my mess.
The last one was
Oh,
in
we can
1930.
find it.
Yeah, you should be good.
I have some stickers in there.
I got a lot of vintage. A lot of vintage.
I have a mix. I have a good mix of stuff. I feel like.
If my store could only be vintage, it would make me smile.
Mhm. Well, I need to go back now and fix all my old. One thing I came up with is that I found all these little doll pieces, and when I first started, I thought, "Oh, profit's profit," and it is. But if I'm just going to sell this one little thing and somebody's going to pay $5 shipping on it, and eBay is going to take their 15, 17%, whatever, we'll just call it 15. I sell it for $5 and they pay $5 of shipping, and I got to pay $1.50 off that. Plus it's just like, I only make $3.50.
Like lot it up.
Yeah. So I'm going to lot up all my doll, like,
I have some
supplies.
children's books right now that I need to pull off and lot them because like some of them are stupid prices, you guys. Let me just embarrass myself and tell you that I have some kids books listed for $3.50 with free shipping.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yep.
Seems like I can drive them to the thrift store and give them away, and it would cost me less out of pocket than selling.
I have a nice woman's jacket for sale, size medium.
A what jacket?
And who would that fit? Not me. No,
it's actually a Glock jacket. I had this lady was selling a bunch of jackets. She used to work at an armory.
I'm looking at Mike's.
There's a Sig Sauer pullover too that I got.
I don't have.
What is a Glock? What do you mean a Glock jacket?
Glock.
Like the branded gun.
Glock. Oh,
It's actually a hooded jacket, new without tags. She never wore that one.
But does it have a concealed carry pocket in it?
Actually, I'll grab it. It's hanging up here. So I'm not sure. It's a good question.
Little Miss Q has a question, and is she allowed to sell lighters on eBay? I would think so, right?
You would have
you
to
just have to ship it ground. What's that?
Yeah, you'd have to declare that when you ship it.
Yeah, but other than that, she should be able to.
Look inside, like on the inside of the breast, Mike, and see if there's anything or any type of a hidden concealed.
Yeah, I don't see one.
Really?
Oh, really? That's
No,
surprising.
but that's the logo on it.
Yeah. That's odd.
I would have thought there would have been one.
Yeah, you would think.
I mean, I guess you could.
Like, you could totally put your.
You could definitely right up here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's the only pocket. It's up on the front side.
As long as you practice unzipping that thing.
It unzips pretty easily.
Is it a vest or is it an actual jacket?
No, it's like a fleece lined jacket.
Nice coat.
This is a nice jacket.
Put 2A in your title.
Why is that?
Just as Second Amendment, anything gun related right now, that's a good keyword to put in 2A.
Oh, nice. That's a cool keyword to know.
I've had this listed for a while too. So just adding something to it will help.
Little Miss Q, I would say, right, everybody? So I would ship it the same way I ship aerosol hairspray. If she's doing a lighter. Wouldn't that be ground? Or Mike, you said that perfume is not.
She wants to know if she can sell lighters on eBay.
Well, yeah, you can sell lighters, but I would just be cautious if there's still fluid in them.
Yeah.
Right. But so if there's fluid in them, she just needs to make sure she tells them that, and then they'll want it to go ground, right?
I'd be afraid to ship that. I'd be afraid to ship something with lighter fluid in it. You probably still could. They have the stickers. I mean, they could put on it.
I thought as long as you declared it and they knew.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never shipped any lighter fluid. I've shipped lighters without fluid in them.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Look at that. Everybody's buying stuff. I
Partner
missed it.
Mania said, "Don't mess with Rachel. She knows her guns." Thanks, I appreciate that.
Look at that. Mike sent Pittsburgh Picker an offer.
Okay, so
I never
I'm gonna
did hairspray either.
Let's see here. Whoops.
Yeah, I can't remember what size the other one I have is. I have a 6.
Well,
I have a
Miss Q,
6.
do you see other ones on there?
Yeah, I agree, Kyle. Ending the listing sometimes that works. I do have a 6 sour jacket too. It was weird because she had a bunch of different jackets that were different sizes.
Maybe she was a reseller.
Okay, so I posted the YouTube link for Daily Refinement on Wednesdays at 8 a.m. Central. They do a free sample of like a group Zoom call, and all he talks about is questions and random stuff mostly, but it's very motivating and it's very specific to eBay reselling. And like I said, the one time that really just made me finally say, okay, I'm willing to pay for this group is there is a gentleman that sells nothing but toys, and they said, well, how many things do you have to list? And he said like 100,000, and they did the number figuring, and they said, well, if you have 100,000 to list and you're only listing 10 items a day or 15, they were like, you realize that'll take you 20 years to get everything listed. And it was just like this light went off in my head that, let's see, I have like 5,000 things out in my garage. Not 100,000, but even if you had a lot of little things, those all take time. And I was like, I do not want to be the guy that has everything.
When I was doing 50 items a day for 3 weeks, people would ask in the comments, how do you have so much? I'm like, go count your death pile. You'd be surprised.
Mm-hmm. Right. And if you only list 10 items a day, it's going to take you a long time. Let's just say you have 500 items. I would say that's now not Desiree and Connor, because Desiree, she runs a tight ship and she says, listen, you're going to list. or she's very, you said yourself that you guys try to keep up on it, and that's really good. I don't do very well with it. But if you have only, let's say you had 50, if you go sourcing before you list all 50 of those items, you could potentially just continue to pile up that pile and pile up that pile. And that's not a good recipe, especially if you only have one person. Or if you get sick. I was sick for 2 weeks and I was doing good to list like 4 or 5 items a day. Yeah. So.
Well, Miss Q, you cannot sell giant lighters. You cannot sell lighters that are child appealing or novelty lighters. And they have a definition of novelty lighters and additional information. And your lighter has to have a child safety mechanism on it.
I did not know all that. That's pretty cool.
Now we all know.
I don't think I own a lighter that's child safety proof.
Well, even having to push in the wheel, I feel like is, or like that lock.
Oh, sure.
In the front.
Yeah, I guess I see what you mean.
But like a Zippo probably is not. I don't know.
I feel a Zippo
Adam, when you said you saw Chris Lynn at eBay Open, like you actually got to meet him, or did he speak, or?
I think it was all virtual.
Oh, sure. Okay. Thrifty Yeti.
Yeah, he's good.
Wow.
Really good.
So what are you guys looking at, Connor? Were you guys looking at somebody's store?
Yeah, we've bought something from Kyle's store and Pittsburgh Picker's store.
Nice.
There you go.
Little Miss Q, did you post your store?
What?
Did Little Miss Q post her store?
Well,
let's see.
We're currently looking at Angie's store.
Uh-oh. Is that why you guys were laughing?
Well,
I saw you guys were like,
at the top.
Oh my goodness, what?
You popped up in your pictures at the top. She was like,
oh yeah.
Oh, you're looking at Angie's.
I only have 442 items listed.
Let's see, Pittsburgh Picker. I'm gonna look at yours now. Dun 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 dun. Oh, 2017 and 2018. Adam was there. Nice. 1,523 Pittsburgh Picker has.
They have a lot.
I might be here all day. Oh,
I'm
we're
still
on there.
in the same
nice
eBay
Twitch
store.
fellow. Cute. New toy. I might have to buy something for a favorite little girl that lives in Idaho, maybe. See, I'm gonna have to. I'm adopting. I only have 2 little grandsons. I don't have a little granddaughter yet, so you know.
Well, she knows you by name, so.
Oh boy. Oh, that is cute. Vintage 1970s painted policeman cop. That is cute. That's in Pittsburgh Pickers store. Oh, I'd look really cool in that Dobbs Fifth Avenue, New York tweed something hat. 7 1/4. That sounds small.
We are currently going through people's eBay stores and
Yeah.
possibly buying something.
Yeah, landmark land shark picker. Close to your store. What's that?
Feeding your retail addictions or just shopping.
Right.
It's
Shopping.
Give me something I can advertise. Get someone else to buy it. Funny word. Every time I hear tweed, I think of like Chanel because they have those beautiful tweed suits.
Oh, right.
My brain goes.
Since I haven't,
have y'all sold my Gucci bag yet?
No.
Yeah, I still need to clean it.
You haven't listed it yet?
We're like a month behind on videos and listings. So.
Also, like, it's such a nice bag. I'm hesitant to clean it. Like, I don't want to mess it up.
To clean it?
Yeah, every time I try, I'm like,
what do you need to clean on it?
Just take off that Sharpie.
Oh, okay. So I bought a Gucci wallet and used, this is going to sound crazy, and that's a dyed leather, so I don't know if I would do this. I would probably try like a very light oil first. Yes. But when I bought this Gucci wallet, I used a magic eraser and followed it up immediately with a leather cleansing, like a leather conditioner, because whatever you put on that shy of an oil is going to dry it out, whatever you take that Sharpie off with. Put that thing on Poshmark too, though. Your buyer's probably going to come on somewhere like Posh, and it could be a guest buyer.
There you go.
Yeah, since we haven't listed anything since Saturday, our sales these past 2 days are brutal.
So I'm running all these outrageous sales right now that scare me, and the only thing it's bringing in is people that want even more off. I'm like, I mean, I'm making sales, but I feel like the only people that are attracted to the sale are the ones that are like, oh, in addition to the 30% off that you're offering, could I have another 25% off? And so all I feel like this sale is doing is preventing me from selling anything at full price right now, because I don't see like an uptick. So I'm wondering if I should cancel the sale until the weekend, because typically I only run sales on the weekend, but I got some advice to run it all week long because you guys know I need my car. So I don't know. I'm a little bit annoyed. He says coconut oil. I mean, coconut oil is good for everything. Is
that actually clean though?
It does everything. That's why I take off my mascara with. If it'll take the mascara off of these eyes, girl, you try it on that bag.
We have a Coach bag listed.
Oh yeah.
I found Coach shoes Saturday for $1.
Coach shoes. I said in my video, I think they're following me. I cannot stop finding Coach shoes.
Well, they're cute, but I was just kind of like,
worth a bit more though. Like the guys' Coach shoes are worth more than the girls. Like, and you have to have a pretty fantastic bag before it's worth much. But all the vintage Coach, you guys send all that my way. I'll buy that.
Right.
I know nothing about Coach, so.
I saved someone $50 from buying some fake Coach boots yesterday.
Ooh.
He said he had already left them in there. I didn't know if he was going back for them. And I was like, well, here's what's wrong. This, and this is wrong with these. Do not buy these boots.
Wow.
There was no spaces on, they had the creed like on the back of the boot. And then the upper part, like the leather almost looked patent and really shiny. And then the bottom of the shoe was leather, and there was like a jacquard signature print in the middle, but the bottom and the top, they weren't the same leather. And on the bottom, there was like a white contrast stitching on everything, and the black at the top. I was like, and the tag looked off. I've never seen counterfeit Coach shoes. I feel like purses, yes, but most of the shoes are usually okay, but these were like tall boots. So maybe that's why.
Oh, maybe.
I thought they were fake for sure.
Little Miss Q, did you post your store?
I don't think she did.
Might have missed it.
I'm still trying to get through the store too.
I am in Adam's store, or Adam and Sarah's store, but oh my goodness, I'm looking at this dragon that I'm like, I might have to see about that one.
The problem is I just don't know what I need.
Right?
That's the problem.
Unless they're selling toilet paper and underwear, to buy something you want.
Because I just feel like now it's like we buy stuff to resell.
I don't know if you can see
Does
that
anybody
or
have
not.
any Yetis in their
Look
eBay
at that
store?
dragon. Isn't that kind of cool?
My mother collects medieval style stuff like that. She would like that.
I think my son and daughter-in-law would like that, and I'm just kind of like,
She's
I
doing all
didn't give them their last year's Christmas gifts. Oops.
If anybody that dropped their eBay store links has Yetis listed, let me know.
Well, Miss Q, if you send me, I don't know if you're on Instagram, but if you send me pictures of that, I'll help you out with pricing and what style your wristlet is. On Instagram, I'm Reseller Rachel Strickland. So just DM me.
Quiet. I got a watcher on my granny square pillow. Did somebody become a watcher?
I didn't look at your store.
Oh.
Yeah.
I found one of those. Actually, I've got a bunch of like the crocheted blankets. I've been selling the tapestry blankets. It seems like everything I post. I had a pumpkin one, and I had just a Lord's Supper one. When they have like a picture, they seem to do really well.
What type of prices do you see out of those? Like an average size one?
$25 for maybe a double bed. I mean, so it's not real great, but I mean, I usually pick them up for $1. So, I mean, at an estate sale, nobody really wants them. I mean, unless it's specific. But I got them in part of a estate sale buyout. I went to an estate sale and I said, "Hey, what do you do with all this stuff when it's left over?" And they said, "I don't know. What do you think?" And I said, "Well, how about I come back and buy everything tomorrow?"
How much did you end up having to give for it? And did you make the first offer or did they?
Oh, I've learned. I've been listening to all you guys and I'm like, "Well, I just don't know." And finally he said $250 and I said, "Oh, you're close." I said, "I was thinking 200." So I pulled out the two $100 bills and I go, "They always say money talks." I said, "How about 220?" And he goes, "Sold, you're good." It took me 2 days to haul everything. It was a pickup truck and a horse trailer full twice. Actually, 3 times total.
Angie.
What's that?
You probably could have got it for 200.
Probably. Yeah, it was.
Oh,
it
it's a
was
good
bad,
deal, but-
well, actually, he had an estate company that was going to just come and take everything.
Wow.
They'd do it for nothing. I mean, like, they would get it for free, but they would take everything. And he had to help me because I was pretty much by myself.
Wow.
So, I mean, it was super exhausting. But I sold this completely brass microscope. Didn't even have all the parts. $69.95, 20 minutes after I listed it. And I was like, I should have listed it for more. But you don't know when all the parts are missing. You know, there wasn't other ones to compare it to. Like of course, the working ones were like 200. So I just didn't know. So
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Did the inmate knit the blanket? Like, I mean, you have a lot of time.
Wow.
To
I was just going to say that.
It's either license plates or Dwayne the Rock Johnson blankets. You got to make something.
right.
Leather bracelets.
Can you put that in your stories and like tag us all so we can see it? That's cool.
I feel like you can put that in the description on eBay so that an item with the story sells.
Yeah.
Well, it would benefit a charity, sort of.
He did make it, huh?
It's just silhouette.
Oh,
Isn't that
It's kind of
crazy?
interesting.
That is crazy. That's
I'm kind of curious to know how long it took them to make it.
you need to go to Bama Picking and Grinning and offer that to him. They love wrestling stuff.
wow.
Wrestling
Prisoner
sheep
made.
right now.
Prisoner made. There's your keywords. We're only here to help.
Yeah, like I said, I think that should be some sort of charity, shouldn't it? Prisoners for Freedom.
I can't agree with you there.
How
So
about the poor guy?
who bought the Minnie Mouse plush?
Michaela Jane Hoogeveen.
Aww. Oh my goodness, look at the shipping that charged on you or for you. That's just crazy.
So you do calculated shipping on everything though.
Yeah, and I could probably put that in your package because I'm sending
We can put the label on.
this out. Yeah. How am I going to do that?
Did I
don't
miss
know.
this reseller dash competition? Did I miss this?
You did.
Yeah.
It was my last video. I haven't made a video for like 6 weeks or something, you know. So yeah, I mean, you might get into. Look at this. Look at that baby. That is a
Is it a traveling
cash for
trophy?
cash.
Can I get in next
Well,
time?
that's going to have to be up to Desiree if she decides to. I can't get that in there very well, but yeah, that's a kind of a homemade, kind of a
I love
upscale, but still, you know. Anyway,
It's bougie. I love it.
she rocked. I mean, she bought 2 dog training collars, $125 a piece. I think you sold them for.
Like next day.
Insane. Oh, and then King James Bible on cassette.
Right
Is that
on.
what it was? Or no, on a computer thing.
Like
Yeah,
a
an
digital
electronic
Bible. Yeah.
Bible.
I actually have
That
the
was super
cassettes.
cool.
I have the cassettes listed too.
Yep.
Did one of you try the collar on and see if it worked?
No.
We should have.
That would make a great video. There you go, Rachel. Take Drew to Goodwill with you.
Drew is
And
so
check-
hairy. How would it get through all that?
So I just found. So do you guys? There's these pranksters out of Kentucky, the Bell Life.
Pranksters.
If you guys have ever seen them or watched them, they do stupid stuff like eating challenges, stuff like that. Well,
What Kentucky would do.
they gave a shout out to this other guy named Wild Ed. So I started watching this guy. Well, I realized today that he only lives like 10 minutes from me,
Who's your neighbor?
and the guy's blowing up for all this stupid
Go
stuff
jump
he's
in the
been
back
doing.
of one of his videos with like your channel on a poster board and be like,
Well,
No,
always
you
like, you
should
should
do a collab with them.
no. I mean, they're beating each other with like bamboo rods.
back to the UFC.
They beat each other
Hey,
with
there's
a belt.
Daniel.
Whoever gets the views.
I mean, they've like done some
Sell
like
them the belts.
what's that?
Sell them the belt to beat each other with. You got to get in here somehow. Like,
There you go.
So like their past 2 videos was they drank a bottle of ketchup and then they ate a bottle or a jar of mayonnaise.
Oh, gross.
I know. I think I could do the ketchup. The mayonnaise, there's no way.
Wait, you could give them a Yinzer Picker cup to drink your stuff out of. Or
It's
their
true.
stuff out of, right? Just
They're
find
like-
a way to get your name in there.
This dude is blowing up though.
That's crazy. Daniel, send your link to your store and we'll
selling
see if
sniper.
we want to buy something. So it's been kind of fun tonight to check out everybody's store.
Yeah, check them out, Adam. Wild Ed, I think is his eBay name. This dude, it's him and his buddy that do this, and
Wild Ed.
yeah, you have
Has anybody
to.
watched Leo Eats?
Sounds
Leo
like
Eats
Johnny Knoxville type of stuff.
To be honest with you, yeah.
Leo
Close.
Eats does stuff like that, and that's somebody that's like.
I mean, the whole Jackass thing's just a totally different.
You know what I watch on YouTube? You guys. That's about it. That is a 24-hour day job.
It is when you follow a lot of people.
Just trying to spread the love and comments and thumbs ups and
You can honestly watch lives all day if you wanted to.
no, because sometimes I'm looking for one. I'm like, who's live? And nobody's live.
I swear I see lives all the time.
And then, you know. Oh, speaking of lives, I don't know if you guys have been by my live on Friday nights, but this Friday I'm going to have someone real special on there who's not on YouTube. So, you know, some of the very best resellers are not on YouTube, and we miss a wealth of the information that they have. He is on Instagram, he is on Facebook, but he's not on YouTube. So I cannot wait to see what new type of information gets talked about talking to somebody that's not on YouTube. Friday, 8 o'clock Central Time, my channel. Plug.
We'll be there.
I'm gonna write it down because I'll forget.
Yeah, I need to make a thumbnail so folks can set a reminder Paul Philly Flipper is always showing me how to do everything over on YouTube because he's like the king of live. Yeah, he's good at telling me how to do everything.
Well, I made your live, but it's so exciting. There's so much happening that it's just like wow.
It's hard to keep up with the comments though. Like you guys.
Oh, I know.
And y'all know how much I talk, and then I'm trying to talk to a guest too, and then I'm trying to talk to the chat, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm doing a very good job, but it is exciting.
Sometimes the chat moves quickly.
Right. Right.
You just don't realize it. Then and you can only see so much of it. And then once it jumps, you got to go try to find your way back.
Where was I?
There's Derek.
Derek, by. Pittsburgh Picker said, I promise I'll make this live. I think there's so many lives out there now.
Mm-hmm.
You have other lives that you'll be moderating at that time? Just quit that job. You can be a moderator on my channel. I mean, if this is about moderation.
Well,
I don't know who those people are, but.
Oh, I missed that one.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was in somebody's group and it got kind of crazy the other night.
Derek.
Oh, he's been calling everyone beautiful. He's talking especially to Connor, though, I feel like.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We have a thing.
Specifically. That's how, I mean, they have a bromance and they call each other beautiful.
A little bit.
Let's see. Is it Conrick? Conrick. Get it? Conrick.
We're going to give him a name.
Darner or Connick?
That's funny.
I mean, I think we need to like do a collab, and it's like me and Jasmine against you and Derek because we'd swoop you guys.
Hold on. So how do you set your YouTube chat to slow mode?
Like, does that mean that someone's going to comment though, and it's going to be ages before it comes up? Because sometimes I feel like I comment and it takes a long time. Maybe people have it on slow.
Maybe.
I just think sometimes people just get caught up in talking though. It just gets
exactly.
I just never want to neglect the people that like, because if I was just going to talk, I could do something pre-recorded, but the fun is it having people in the chat. Like when I show up to someone's chat, sometimes I feel like I talk too much. I'm always commenting in the chat and I think I annoy people sometimes.
Well, sometimes like I feel bad. It's like you skip over somebody or if they're talking to somebody else. Before I was highlighting everything. So now it's just kind of pick and choose sometimes, but then you feel bad because you miss somebody. Not even a chance. There you go. And then what's crazy?
Like Brangelina, but it's
I like
Conrick or Darner.
Which
one though? Conrick. I think Conrick works. That way your name's first.
Conrick.
Huh. I did not know that.
Nice.
I'm curious to know how slow it actually is.
Yeah, like sometimes I'm just making really stupid jokes like I am here, but they don't translate so much in text. And I feel like
that's that quote that Kyle was talking about. Can you imagine? That's pretty cool.
Super artistic. When he gets out of prison, he'll have an Etsy store waiting on him. Like
it's pretty cool.
That's beautiful.
That is super cool.
That's
he just tagged me in his Instagram post.
That would probably bring some good money too.
Yeah,
right?
That's talent. Like, make good use of his time.
Oh yeah, and as popular as The Rock is, wow.
That's a fairly decent size blanket too.
And the guy gave it to you, Kyle.
That's pretty neat. I was not expecting that.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I mean, can you imagine what that would go for? Over $100, I would think. $100, probably. Maybe. No.
I have no idea. I feel like Afghans and quilting doesn't get the respect it deserves because it takes so long and people.
Oh, definitely. But I mean, something like that is so specific, and you could cater to the.
I don't know that somebody that likes The Rock also likes Afghans, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a weird blend of things.
I don't know. It might be about $100.
That'd be what I would guess. Only because it's has to do with the rock.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at some of the ones that are actually on eBay right now, I would say.
But now reconsider that, Rachel, because you're talking probably a younger generation, and it's probably your 30-somethings that are really into the vintage and the Afghans, don't you think?
I don't know. I'm 30 something and I wouldn't buy it. It is really cool.
Okay, but do you buy Afghans?
No.
Okay. So see, there you go.
Do you guys buy Afghans, Connor, Desiree?
We have a lot of handmade ones from our family, but I can't say I've bought.
Yeah, and then
Right.
you just feel like you can't get rid of them. But let's be honest, you want to. Unless it's the one from your mother-in-law. She's talented.
Well, you have to keep them around from that person, for that person, so that when they come certain times of the year, you want them to see it, hanging up on the wall or doing whatever.
Been on the couch the whole time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Especially for Christmas, it's like perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would
definitely
be an Etsy thing.
Etsy. Yep.
Subscriber chat only. That's pretty interesting. So only people that are subscribers can chat.
Yeah, I've actually seen that when I'm setting up a live. And I know what he's talking though. What the Hales? That chat. I mean, I've seen it where there's thousands of people in there.
No one would even see my stupid jokes there. That's where I need to go with my gold.
And I mean, it's.
Hey, yeah. You said
His
something
chat.
about your gold. That gold bracelet you found. I think I messaged you. What would that be worth? It's 14 karat. Is that what you said?
Yeah. I mean, I had priced some similar, and it does have a pretty weighty little charm on it. I think I'll get between $300 and $400 for the set, but I always aim high. $300.
Wow.
Let's say $300. And then there was like 4 pieces of sterling silver jewelry in there, like 5 watches, all in this $10 jewelry box.
That's crazy. That's pretty cool.
Nuts.
Yeah, 3 to 4K sometimes in their chat.
Wow. How would you like to moderate that, huh? Click on all the comments.
I feel like he has like 10 people that are moderators.
What's the channel about?
I think he used to do like storage unit stuff, or he would just
Reseller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I haven't followed him in a long time, so.
Mm-hmm.
We got new subs from Sunday's Live. Most of them were commenting like crazy. Exactly. I think for people like us, subscriber chat would just not work. But for these bigger channels where they have a million subs,
It's a double-edged sword. We got new subs, but most of why would you not want that though?
well, I think once some of those people, like those bigger channels, if somebody goes in there and comment and it says, "Oh, commenting's only for subscribers," guess what it's going to make them do? It's going to make them subscribe so they can comment.
It's like the whole point.
Yeah.
Why would you not want that?
I know. Now I'm starting to think we might have to do that.
Well, now wait a minute, but then
good
they'll
side.
subscribe and they won't necessarily watch your comment. I mean, if you're really hardcore YouTube, you want people that will watch your comment, not just come to your lives, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so I could see. There's Jimmy again.
What's up, Jimmy?
Jimmy, you should post your store. We're doing some buying over here. I forgot what I bought already. Good thing it's on the way. Oh, that's right. Curious George. Yeah.
Yeah, they do coin pushers now too in their videos.
Wow.
I may have seen, I saw a channel that was doing lottery scratchers, and I didn't understand if that was were the people in the chat involved in that, or were they literally just watching someone scratch off lottery?
I think a lot of times it's just people watching them scratch
They're just
lottery
watching
tickets,
it. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
which is ridiculous.
I'm like, why would you want to watch that? It's like boring.
But I've done it though.
I found that in a estate sale. Do you guys probably, none of you guys are probably old enough to know, but back in the day, you have to push through and the little ticket pops out.
We had those just downtown until the place just closed last month, and you could walk into our video store and do that.
Okay, and so I get on eBay and I thought, oh, this is like a collector's thing. This is so old and it's so exciting and all that. They're still available. It's like $15. And I'm like, no, this is like, never mind. It doesn't matter that it's from the 40s or 50s. No one cares. I was like, I'm going to go through it just to see if I won. I'll be like,
Do it
"Yay,
live,
look at me."
apparently. You could have a whole audience. Jimmy's been here the whole time,
I
lurking.
know.
Lurking. Boy, oh boy. That's funny. Lurking in the background. Well, speaking of lurking, I'm going to go lurk and list. So I need to catch up on some videos and I need to finish at least my 10 listings today. I have 2 more to go.
I got 2.
So then I can have 10. Yep.
I got
Okay.
2.
I have a video coming out tomorrow. It will be out tomorrow. Finally. Won't be
Well,
that big of a deal. It basically is just this cool thing in it. So,
I'll watch it.
I'll watch
yeah,
it.
well, I gotta get myself back into it, you know.
We had
I
our
was
video go
like-
up today. So
Oh,
You had
nice.
what?
we had our video go up today, our first trip to the Amazon bin store.
Did you?
Yes, and-
Well, you don't have to spoil your video in telling us, but did you enjoy the store?
Yeah, oh, definitely. And I actually, that was actually the first day I met Adam too, Pittsburgh Picker.
Nice.
And baby Yinzer does a cameo, and she tells
does.
him that she
Two-
wants the Minnie
two of the
Mouse
kids.
plush, and he's like, "I'm selling
No.
it on eBay. Go away."
That-
Good night, Adam. Thanks for coming, bud.
I was gonna say it's still somewhere around here,
Yeah, well,
along
and
with
middle
all the
Yinzer,
political flags.
he's training the girls to be like, okay, now this is what you talk about in the video. It's gonna get to the point where they're better
You-
than he is. But,
So
you
it's
know.
funny, whenever I have them end the video, we have to go over it like 5 times.
Because they're children.
It's like-
It's like they're kids or something.
I pretty much froze when I saw him too, because first off, I didn't realize how tall he was.
Who?
Adam.
Oh,
Adam's tall. And I was just
I-
shocked that we just happened to meet there and not anywhere else.
how tall is he?
Yeah, how tall are you, Adam?
He said he was going to bed.
No, it was. Oh,
That was the other
that
Adam.
was- yeah,
Oh,
the other Adam. Yep.
Okay.
I think our bin store has, but he's 6'4".
Wowzer. I'd look
Yeah.
at short.
Yeah.
I'm only 5'2".
And what was funny is we both were, the day we meet each other, neither one of us were filming.
Oh, he's saying he froze when he saw you.
And I froze when I saw him too. It was
You
just
guys
like,
just
yeah, I was like, hold on. Like, it took us a year to meet each other, and we just happened to run each other at the bin store.
But
what?
if it's not filmed, did it actually happen?
No, it happened.
I don't know if we believe you. You're
I
gonna
know,
have
we actually should have took a picture for Instagram, but
make a flip book that you can flip through, like index cards of you guys meeting and being like freezing when you see each other.
I mean, we seriously live 8 miles from each other.
Made in
and-
China.
Hey, Big
and we
Barn
got-
Auction Company.
Do it.
Big Barn Auction Company. That's a new name. in our
It is a
chat,
new name.
I think.
Magnolia, Texas. That'd be a cool place to live to get
Isn't
some
that where
peak stuff.
Yes. Yes.
you know who I'm talking about?
That's where
Joe.
what is their name? Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Chip and Joanna.
Yeah,
Yeah.
live. That'd be
How
cool.
tall are you, Dark County Picker? Jimmy?
he said 6'4".
6'4" as well.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Philly
only
Flipper is 6'6", right?
Super tall.
I think he's out. Yeah, I think so.
He's like 6'6" and wears a size 16 shoe.
Holy cow!
Wow.
He's a big guy. I was talking to him about guns one day and he doesn't carry it. I was like, because you don't have to, because you're 6'6".
I don't know if you're in Philly. Whew.
Golly. I wouldn't
Isn't that
mess
kinda
with
like
him
Chicago?
on the street.
Wow.
6'2.5", I probably lost half an inch. Desiree, how tall are you?
4'11".
She is so
You are not.
so petite.
There you go. Who's the shortest male reseller?
Maybe Josh. Josh is like, everyone says when they meet him that they're like, I could not believe that Harry Tornado, that how short you are. I haven't met him in person, but everyone says I didn't expect you to be quite this short. He does not appreciate that comment, so don't say that when you meet him.
How tall is Commonwealth Picker?
That's what I was going to ask.
Is he
Yeah,
short?
I just don't think he's tall.
Really?
He might be like 5'9" or 5'6" or
I'm thinking Cincinnati Picker might be kind of short too, but I'm not sure.
I don't think so. Maybe we'll have to do our research and compare notes next week.
How tall is Derek? How tall is Jasmine? Inquiring minds want to know. I'm reading all these heights over here.
Give me Ed.
13, 6'4", 460, 15 and a half. Come on, fart sack Jack. That's a big man.
It is. 6'4".
How tall are you, Rachel?
5'7".
Yeah.
And the reseller. We didn't ask Connor. How rude are we, Connor?
Oh, how tall are you?
6 foot. Size 11.
Tall enough.
What about Cameron?
Just tell us how tall Jasmine is, and then we can go based off of that.
Yeah.
He says 5'9".
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
What about Cameron? He might be short.
Are you talking gravity goods, Cameron?
I think that's who I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, he is short. I've seen him with his wife. That she's 5'6" or 5'7", I think. Oh, there you go. You said.
So it seems like 6 foot's the
Average.
yeah.
Bunch of tall guys reselling. Y'all can beat people up at the bins and stuff.
Well, could you imagine like if Dark County Picker and Philly Flipper and Adam all
Basketball
just,
team?
like yeah. Like if you're with them, it's like security all around you. Nobody can see around them to get to the bins.
Yeah.
OSP. Who's OSP?
I'm trying to think of who that could be. OSP.
What about part-time or not part-time Picker too? He's tall. Bonus items coming your way.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Old school Picker.
Reselling basketball tournament.
It sounds
There
like
you go.
That sounds fun.
Old school Picker.
Oh.
I don't know who that is.
so we know that none of the male resellers own a step stool. That's clear.
We need
6'5".
to. Carissa, thanks for stopping by. This one.
Hey, there's Carissa.
Carissa.
So how tall are you, Carissa?
Everybody wants
We're talking about everybody's heights, like it's really important stuff,
You need to know
We
your
need
height.
to follow the shorter people around the bins, corner of the market. Yep. So Matt's 6'5", he thinks.
Wow.
I mean, I think there are a lot of tall people.
It's 5'2". She's a little taller than you, Desiree.
just a little
Well,
bit.
Carissa and I are the same height. Oh,
I thought you were taller.
nope. I'm short.
It's
Short
like,
term.
you ever see a picture of like a radio DJ that you really enjoy listening to, and like in your mind you already have what they look like, and then you see a picture and you're like,
That's not them.
not right. And so I feel like it's the same, like if you meet someone in person that you've only seen on TV or on YouTube or something, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
well, you're not exactly how I worked you up in my mind. On the screen you're this big, but I thought that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, it's like when you watch Paul's videos, you really can't tell
Mm-hmm.
that he's that tall.
Yeah.
Same with Adam. Like I would have never guessed he was 6'4".
I wouldn't either.
Wow.
Hold on.
Eden? Oh, wow. That's,
Oh yeah, you're
that's
wrong. I
tall.
wasn't thinking about him. And his wife's like Desiree's size. She's like 4 something.
Exactly. We see people from the chest up most of the time.
Yeah.
It's true.
And
Well, and it depends on if their GoPro is pointed, which angle, because they gave Paul such a hard time, Philly Flipper, that it was Ella that said, you need to put your camera in a different spot because he was pointing it in different areas where he shouldn't be. It was pretty funny.
oh, I have 6.
She forgot how tall she was.
I forget my age when people ask. I'm not the only person that does that, right? Like when someone asks how old you are and you're like,
Rachel, you don't look a day over 35. I mean, wait, 30.
thank you so much.
I can't use that excuse anymore.
I just say it's none of your business. Ha ha.
Yeah, Mike, somebody commented on the video where I was actually unboxing the shirt I got from the Hoogs, and I was like, guys, I'm just so excited about this shirt, and I don't have any makeup on because I just ran, but I'm gonna unbox it anyway. And this person commented and was like, I actually prefer you without makeup. You have this youthful glow, like you look like you're in your mid-30s tops. Like I was 35. So I'm like, how old do I look with my makeup on? Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Oh my goodness. You guys need to show us your kids being cute. I can tell from your faces that the Hoogs are sitting there staring at their adorable kids.
Something's going on over there.
Yep. Hey, let's give away a batch of cookies before we go.
I feel like I'm the oldest one on this chat now.
How old are you? You didn't tell us how tall you are either. We'd like your stats.
6 foot.
Make baseball cards.
I was just about to say make cards.
6 foot, but I just turned on our birthday bash. I turned 40.
Yeah, I think it's about time that I'm gonna have to send some to Derek cookies because he's the first one to put the cookie emoji in the chat.
Oh.
Sometimes I feel
Only
old
one
there.
paying attention.
So Adam's 42. So there we go.
I can't
Main
talk.
girl's 57. Now we're going with age. Mike's 48. Resellers Reviews 39. Bartermania is 44.
Hallelujah, man. Get some cookies.
Yep.
So what you giving?
I think that's what I'm gonna have to do.
So you giving cookies away now?
Well, I was going to, but you know,
Hold on, is that
Derek is the
47?
only
Is
one
that,
that put.
don't take this wrong, Angie. Was
No,
it
I'm
20
not 72. Whatever.
No, is
Oh,
it
it's multiplied
27
by
plus
2?
like overnight FedEx shipping?
Yeah, cookies. You got the Cookie Monster.
That's funny.
Cook-
There's my
cookies.
little Wyatt. Oh,
Make them big, Mike. Everyone wants
look
to
at
see
those
the picture.
cheeks. Oh.
Daddy's one?
Cookie's the favorite one in ours.
Oh, they're
Oh
so
my
cute.
goodness. He's so adorable.
This
Look at those cheeks.
beautiful family. Oh my goodness.
See that.
Yeah,
Hi,
it's,
I can see that.
you just wave to the camera.
Her bangs are so beautiful.
Hi, Michaela.
So my sister-in-law
Michaela.
just had her baby Thursday. He was 9 pounds 11 ounces. This kid
Aw.
is huge.
A big baby.
22
Derek,
inches
why
long.
do I have to bake my cookies in the sun?
Just to make
I
it
don't
fun.
No. And actually, it's cooled off here finally, so I can bake and I got some peanut butter cookies going out to Adam, and Cheryl's got some chocolate chip cookies with walnuts. So
Everybody's posting their age now. We went from height to age.
where did Main Girl come along? I missed that. Hey, Main Girl.
57.
Well, now I thought Connor was the beautiful one.
Derek, you think I'm beautiful?
Yeah, right.
Are beautiful.
Wisconsin Pickers 33. Oh wait, Derek, you still haven't gotten your cookies?
Nope. They're not expressed fast enough. They need to. They'll be there overnight.
You were sick though, so
Yeah. Oh. Whew.
I wouldn't have wanted
It
cookies
was
either.
rough. Yep. No baking cookies when you're sick. It's not a good idea.
Mm-mm. No one wants those cookies.
Right? Yeah.
But she came on that live that night just hacking up a lung.
That's me.
I'm like, please tell me it's not the C word.
Nope. I don't think so. Although I have several people that have it, but they weren't in contact with me. They're like family here and family there.
Well,
So
I picked up the girls off the bus the other day. And my daughter goes, half my class was sent home. I'm like, why? She goes, one of the girls in my class tested positive. Like, but she doesn't have to
Take a
quarantine. So.
screenshot for the Hoogs right now with their family photo.
I'm gonna say, Desiree, look in the. There you go. I'm taking a picture of the
I'm
screen.
trying to take one
Oh
with my
my
phone, but it's gonna have,
goodness.
like lines.
Oh.
Like an actual screenshot.
I hate that.
Here, wait. I'm
He's
clipping
fine.
Connor. I'm clipping Connor out of the picture. No. I'm just teasing.
Wow.
All right, one more. Wait, one more time. Okay. Oh.
That's so adorable.
So when my family thinks I'm nuts, I'll be like, "You don't understand. This is so cute."
Just print them off and put them in a frame somewhere at your house, Angie.
Yeah, I'll be like, that's my adopted family.
They're gonna come over and be so jealous. They're gonna be like,
No, my kids will be like, maybe you want to move out to Idaho. I'll send you out there. Oh, that's funny.
We're definitely gonna have to have you guys back on because we never got to the question that I wanted to ask about. So.
Yep, and it's getting late, so I gotta go.
Know.
Cough and cold. That's good.
That is good.
Drew said.
So Angie, I am going to let you end it tonight.
Okay. Well, the Hoogs, you have anything coming up? Anything happening? You just put your newest video out.
Yep, just dropped a video on Sunday. A new video coming on Thursday at 4 p.m. Mountain Time.
Okay, and how about you, Rachel?
I have my live that's coming up, and then I have a goal-setting video that's coming out. Look for it this week. My live is Friday at 8 o'clock Central Time.
Well, when you put out that goal-setting video, hopefully I can send you how many listings I did, and we can keep in touch. And Mr. Mike, when's your next video popping out?
It will be Thursday. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, though. We just did the Bean Boozle challenge, the hot ones yesterday. So that might be the next video for us.
And do you have a live this week or no live yet?
No live this week. I don't think we have a live this week. I think maybe it might be a last minute thing though.
Awesome. Well, we're going to end the show, but before we do that, I have a video coming out tomorrow. Should be out by noon. And then I'm going to start dropping videos every Friday. And as I announced tonight, I'm going full time. So we'll see. I'll give you some updates. And goodbye, Hoog kids. And goodbye, everybody. Thanks so much for coming. And we'll see you next week right